at a Cowboys home game. Yes, I understand that we are in Los Angeles, Inglewood, technically SoFi Stadium, but this is basically AT&T West. So follow me this way. We're gonna see if we can find a couple of fans. We are infiltrating enemy territory. The Cowboy fans are doing it right. We got the signage, we got the great food, we got the inflatables. Thoughts on today's game?
We're gonna beat the shit out of them.
Woo! You see this right here? How do you feel about today's game?
We better win, that's all I know.
How do you feel about Dak Prescott after last week's performance?
Dak Prescott has been very consistent with the division. He has took us back-to-back 12-5 seasons. You know what I mean? He has winning records above. You can say what you want about the past 7 years, but on our division, he has been owning it for years.
Are you a Dak rider or are you a Dak hater?
Before he broke his finger, I was a rider. Now, nah. They need to let him go now.
You know Dak Prescott's watching this right now, right? Actually follows the Camp Fan podcast.
Look.
Go! Let's go, baby! Cowboys Nation, son! Let's go! Cowboys Nation represent! Cowboys Nation represent! Let's go!
Crack 'em if you got 'em.
Crack 'em if you got 'em, son. All day, every day.
Crack 'em if you got 'em, Seattle.
Here we are at Lumen Field. And is that a Harry Potter reference? Maybe. I don't know. I've casted a lot of Lumen spells.
Lumen videos.
We want to see Deuce represent. We want to see him repeat. I want some repeats. And I don't need 3 beats if they repeat.
I don't need 3 beats.
I don't need
if
3
they
beats.
repeat.
If they repeat. Let's go.
You don't think we're gonna make the postseason?
Maybe wild card.
So this is
Maybe wild card.
This is where I'm like, I'm good for a good ribbing, but like to say we're not gonna make the postseason, now I can't even argue with you because you've
Tough.
oh god.
You know it too. You know it.
Who's your quarterback?
This is our year.
Look at those beers. Look at those beers. Look at those beers. Look at those beers. Let's go! Let's go, Cowboys! Let's go, baby! Cowboys Nation showing up!
Most pristine athletes in modern history playing in the NFL. Even the offensive linemen are incredibly athletic. I mean, these guys are over 300 pounds and, you know, they can
Not only the size, but the speed of the linemen? Are you kidding
fly
me?
on the field.
You're telling me a guy that's 330 pounds meant to block a guy that's 290 pounds is faster than me? A sporty 240?
High 240. High 240. High 240.
I could beat any one of those guys right now, and I've drank a 6-pack.
What? You're wearing Crocs!
My 40 time is better than any of them.
Erroneous! Erroneous!
Erroneous.
Erroneous on all accounts!
I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
How'd I do?
13-5.
Final quarter, here we go, baby!
CD for the CD, baby!
And I'm going for 2. Woo! I don't know why my safety was just playing off so far.
Tackle him!
Yeah, well, I might be a boomer, but you sound like a pipsqueak. You don't even know how old I am.
No!
You little shit.
You didn't win the game, I lost it!
Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to
Call
get
that a
open
throw?
in key situations.
I might be old, but at least I don't still piss my pants.
Protect you and your loved ones with Crackem VPN.
Game, marry, kill. Okay, like yeah, I'm gonna give you 3 people, and you're gonna decide who will you marry, who will you who will you kill.
Okay.
Jerry Jones, Dak Prescott, and Tony Romo.
Marry Jerry. He's got all the monies. Probably Tony. Dak Prescott. Gotta kill him.
I'm gonna Romo.
She's gonna with Romo.
I'm gonna marry Dak.
She's gonna marry Dak.
I'm gonna kill Jones.
She's gonna kill Jerry Jones. Who will you marry, kill between Jerry Jones, Dak Prescott, and then Tony Romo?
I'm out.
Jerry Jones, you.
So Jerry.
Jerry Jones, you.
Okay.
You.
Who will you marry, Dak Prescott or Tony Romo?
Tony Romo.
Tony Romo.
So that means you would kill Dak?
Yes.
Marry Dak, kill Jerry Jones,
Jerry Jones, poor Jerry.
Tony Romo.
Why not? He's probably one of the best commentators, announcers on the game right now.
Tony Romo? That's mine. That's mine.
Jerry Jones, right now. Right now.
You heard it here, guys. You heard it.
We need trash can.
Oh, here we go.
AJ, you have to sleep in this for the night.
Yep.
Football we already got.
AJ's trying to take a piss right now.
Trash can.
Stickers.
Stickers.
Couple stickies.
Couple stickies.
Yes.
So we got a trash can. We're gonna go test it out in the toy aisle.
You're not getting it first.
First try.
He's not getting it. Give these guys a shot. They'll win a jersey if they get it. Oh, none of us made it. Come on, Dad. You get a free Cowboys jersey if you get it. None of us have made it. Dad's going for a shot. Come on, let's get it. Oh, that was the closest one.
Felt like the closest.
That gross? Yeah. We all missed it, so don't worry about it. We missed it. You guys going to the game tomorrow? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Us too.
Not only are we giving away 3 jerseys for whoever can toss a football into that can, we're also going to be leaving the can so someone can take that home too.
Look, there's still practicing Dolly Parton set.
What are you doing here?
Game day, baby. Game day, baby. Woo!
Kickoff's a month away.
Yeah, but we gotta get our reps in.
Yeah. They train, we train. Crack 'em, bro.
No, it's 7:30 and it's a Wednesday.
Road pop?
Oh! No, I'm going to work and I'm driving. Get out of my car. Crackers, you got him.
Super Bowl! Super Bowl! Super Bowl!
Let's get it.
Guys, can we just get one? I mean,
Let's just get one. Doing the mojo moment. We got Dak Prescott in there. What they do is they're running one play, and then right after they just kick a field goal. TP20 to the
out
outside.
to the left, gets tackled
Swallowed
behind the
up.
line by Micah. Micah and his gang.
The linebacker.
Linebacker gets
So they're going to come back out. Again, it's going to be Aubrey. He missed his first field goal
Was it
attempt.
short or left?
Aubrey missed left. Let's see if he can put it through this time. It is
Short!
short.
What the f?
Over 3.
That was like a 50-yard field goal.
Oh, was it?
That was a 50-yard attempt.
Yeah, but it needed to be 54 yards.
I mean,
that's over
you
3.
still, you gotta at least get the distance.
Go for 2
You know,
next
get the
time.
distance.
Just go for the first down conversion. Kicking is still a big problem.
Yeah, you're gonna run into those, and it's the distance though. Accuracy, okay, you can miss that from 50. I'll give you that. But if you're not hitting it, if you're not kicking it 50 yards,
So the issue right now, that was the third mojo moment and the third missed field goal attempt. Gonna run out here and TV Tristan Viscano is gonna go for his second attempt.
you gotta go through all the motions, okay?
Yeah. So what they're doing, they're running the kicking team off. They're practicing in a last minute situation, having the kicking team try to get out there in time to kick a game winner. there's been no game winners kicked yet.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Here it is, though. Let's go, Tristan! Come on! Here we go. He's hitting this. He's hitting this. Yeah,
What practice is for. Make your mistakes and then correct them.
He's going to crank this one. He's going to boot it, and that one is
Far left.
wide
Far left!
Wide left.
Distance. He's got the distance.
I mean, I don't even know why I'm surprised anymore. Yeah.
So we just lost 4 games on game-winning kicks.
Crosby's available, right?
Yeah, I
someone.
think so. I think.
Got to get someone. So yeah, he spikes it. Let's get
bring
Aubrey
Aubrey back out.
Aubrey out for hopefully his first made field goal. 1. Here it is. Let's get it.
Guys, can we just get one? I mean,
Let's just get one. Come on, Obs. Brandon? What's his first name? I mean,
Aubrey.
Aubrey.
I mean, he's kicking from the.
That's a nice kick. He got under it. That's good. Oh! That's one. That's one. That was a nice kick.
I don't think he has much leg though.
Now just
No, that was not.
now
that
just
was
do
not.
that
like
every
48
other
max.
time.
Yeah, that was almost short.
Yeah.
But hey,
That barely
you know what?
hit, but
I'm
counts.
gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
What you just did, just rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. Okay, is this-
TV lining up. He's 0-4-2 right now. This is his 3rd attempt. Kicks it and
Wide left.
By,
Get him off, get him off
This
the
is-
field.
Go for 2.
this is looking not good.
Well, I mean, look.
I mean, at least it's not windy.
I'm going back to the car. I'm getting my jersey. I'm going in.
Yeah.
his boots is
Hey,
in.
at this point, Boots.
His nickname's
Going in.
Boots. His nickname is Boots.
For
He's
a
got to be
reason,
good
yeah.
at
I'm
kicking.
going in. I mean, I can't do any worse. Can't
Yeah,
do any
yeah,
worse.
no
I
doubt, dude.
practice my kicking.
Yeah, get your
Oh
kicking
my
game.
God.
Get my jersey on.
John Stevens Jr. JSJ.
That little bastard! We are believers!
Shelby.com. Let's go, Cowboys! Baby. To be quite honest, I've not seen enough of our boys out on the field who I want to see. So let's go. We've got fucking 1/2 left.
Got it right, baby. I got it right.
Nailed it. You've nailed it, baby. Wednesday night main event with your boys, even though we're not boys. We're middle-aged. Middle-aged? Are we middle-aged?
We're 40 and we're cracking those
Crack 'em if
mothers.
you got. Ad went right for it.
I pray that I'm middle-aged at least. Well, not past middle age.
Well, technically
I wonder what middle age is considered.
38 because the average life expectancy is 76 years old apparently.
So that would be Half-Life. Is that, I guess, yeah. I guess mid is the middle of your life.
Welcome to the Cowboys Geriatric Podcast.
Where we talk about getting older and crack 'em if you got 'em.
I cut over to Anth to do a crack 'em, but he's fucking cracking bubbly still. So I cut off
Bublés.
Hey, don't shame me.
I'm not shaming you.
Look at that, though. Drip. Sponsored by Drip. Look at that. We gotta get that up there. We gotta get that up there every once in a while. That's heavy. For only 89 calories in a drink? That's pretty good.
It packs a delicious punch, and I'm ready to go through about. This is the over-under. I really want to do a can count on the draft.
Oh, yeah, we should. I think we should take it over under
72.
bet. You think that's all in 3 days?
I think 3, 2, 4.
Are you talking about just yourself?
Well, I think. Okay, well, what's real?
Nate Dogg's probably going to be here Thursday night.
right.
So
Well,
that you boost that up a bit.
Yeah, but Nate's a Nate goes
might
into the
mix.
whisk. He brings his little bag of tricks over.
Hey, yo.
Nate Dogg.
He's not actually in the house yet, but
I'll give him a shout out.
Yeah, I mean, so you 72. You said in 3
I don't
days?
know. Maybe I'm just saying.
What's
3
72
cases
divided by 3?
Right? Is that 3 cases?
I don't know. 24 in a case,
48's
48.
2. Yeah, mathing. We're mathing,
Close.
boys.
Yeah, you're right. 72.
We're second half mathing right now.
Second half math. Yeah,
That's what I'm
72.
saying. A case a day. Keep a doctor away.
That's only 8 each, though.
I know.
Just saying. How many calories is that? 8 times 89. I need to see how many calories that would be.
800.
It's gonna be less than 800.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be what, 7? I'm gonna
712. Basically 700.
That's nothing. That's not even a Subway sandwich.
That's not even one meal.
You got to take him to the account. It's not even. Yeah, you got to take him to the account. You are reaching and moving your arms, so you're burning some calories. You're at least
Up
burning
and down.
12 calories in that.
I mean, the
motion.
drips are really good on a game day because the amount of like screaming that we do burns cals.
Yeah.
So draft, depends on how crazy
We're actually
it
in a
gets.
calorie deficit.
We're in a deficit, basically.
Yeah.
We need them to keep going.
I can't believe we're withering away during the draft.
During the draft, we're doing it. I'll say this, okay, because we're doing the Draftacular Spectacular.
That's right.
We will be-
Extravaganza.
Extravaganza. Great American Canadian road trip.
Yeah.
But we'll be live streaming the whole draft, right? Every single pick, we are going to be here. We did it last year. We did it the year before. You don't think it would be hard to do, but it's grueling.
Oh,
like come
day one is
fun and exciting.
Is fun. Although we are used to the late day draft where it actually works out kind of perfect because you see everyone, all the players you wanted to draft, you see them go, and then the Cowboys go ahead and draft someone who we're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
And then there's just a little bit, like 6 or 7 more picks, and we're out of done the first round. So it almost worked out perfect. This is going to be the reverse of that, where we're going to be hopefully getting to pick one of those top 10 outside of quarterbacks, right?
Yep.
And then kind of just sit for the rest of the draft and watch how things fall.
Do you think is it going to be like graduation, like for Ad and I? Because we had a high, like our last name alphabetically, so we, walked across the stage early, and then you're sitting there watching everybody else. You're like, "Fuck, I got to get the hell out of here."
I think it'll be.
But we can't because we're in the front row.
Yeah, you can't.
So you're stuck there.
You're stuck there. Is that what it's going to be like?
Production wise, I think it. Well, I hope to avoid that because I think we're gonna get to our pick. We're gonna get our pick. We're gonna talk about it, and then hopefully get some people on while we're watching the rest of the draft picks on. We'll get their thoughts.
Well, it's always fun to see who slides and like what player you really wanted to see where they end up going.
And we gotta watch our division too. See
the
what they
division, but they're at the very end.
I know. Yeah.
So it's kind of
well, not the Giants. The Giants at the very start.
Very start. But then the Cowboys are right in the third. We're the top third.
Yep.
Of the picks exactly. So
I think we'll be more locked in this draft, at least for when it comes like maybe 5 picks either side of our picks for the top 5 rounds. We'll be very like into a lot of that stuff just because of the amount of mock drafts. I feel like we did more mock drafts this year.
I think
or we're just more into this year's draft than any other draft.
Possibly.
Brent Packer guy's going to actually be at the draft. He says he's going to
nice.
see if he can make a Can fan sign.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's Green Bay. I'll be wearing a Green Bay jersey, so I might get shunned.
That's okay.
Well,
the Packers, I'd say, our biggest fan base outside of the Cowboys. It's got to be favoring. I mean, we have a lot of Eagles fans that float around, but they just like to call us cowgirls. The Packers fans usually seem pretty cordial.
Yeah, Packers. I mean, they might be hated in terms of they're a rival for the Dallas Cowboys, but I would say across the league, Green Bay's got some significant respect from most teams, or most fans. I would say. I maybe the Vikings hate Green Bay for their long history.
The Bears,
right?
would. Detroit, I guess, but yeah. But hey, draft. It's basically draft week, guys. Like we're what now? 8 days away, 7 days away. It's next Thursday.
9 days away.
9 days? No, it's next Thursday. So 8 days, 7 days, 8.
8 days.
And
8
I
days.
took Thursday off, not really thinking like the draft isn't till later on in the day. I probably could work Thursday. I'm gonna work a half day Thursday.
I'm working.
Yeah.
I'll be working a half day Thursday.
And then
as well.
get here to the studio because we do have a little bit of.
We have some
prep.
We have some prep to do. So like,
maybe I will take the day off.
Hey, if you take the day off and do a work and we cut some stuff up over here, get
okay,
stuff
let's
ready.
do that. I already booked it off. Let's just do that.
Keep it booked.
Other idea could be Sunday. We do a little bit more prep.
I think we work well in the heat of the moment.
I agree.
Thursday, I think actually last year we showed up really early. We were here at like noon last Thursday. Last year.
Yeah,
sorry.
you for sure showed up at noon, and we were like.
I think AJ came at like 1.
AJ came a little bit after because you and I were putting that thing up there.
Yeah, we did that. Which
so
we got to do again.
After this Sunday, I'll probably start to rewire some of this room to get because I got to put the draft. I got to Boosh up the draft camera there so we can see the big board.
Hell yeah, guys. Draft week, though, it's exciting. This is the biggest moment of the offseason. The draft is like free agency's fun, seeing where new players are going, but that draft hits different, especially when you have a 12th pick. This is the first time in Can fans history that the Cowboys are going to have a top 15 pick. So that's pretty exciting.
And for those of you who are watching but not paying attention, he said Can fan history, not in Cowboys history.
Can fan history.
Can fan history.
Can fan history.
Yeah, what do you think? I mean, I know we're going to break.
And that's actually a lie because we picked Micah Parsons our first year.
That's true. Well,
First year doing live coverage.
Yeah, exactly. We actually technically came in after that draft, if I remember.
No, we started. We had just started
I don't remember
doing a live show.
No, I don't. Anth was away. Anth was working.
I was
'cause
working out of town.
He was posting stuff.
Oh yeah, sorry. We didn't do anything for the draft.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
But we Can fan was rolling. Micah Parsons was the first draft pick for the.
Then the next year, you and I went to the draft, but we didn't even really do much leading up to it. Clearly,
Yeah, because we weren't that involved. Like I've always watched the first round of the draft, and then I've always like kind of as soon as the Cowboys have drafted their picks, I would go back and find out, like go through their college careers, kind of reverse engineering. But after the first round, I never dove into any players that I wanted the Cowboys to draft until we started kind of doing the show. And now it's like, now we have, like we said, some of the most detailed research we do is in the 5th to 7th rounds. Of
I know. I know. Are we? Is that because we're true Cowboy fans? Fucking bargain bin dumping there.
Well, when you don't have a 4th round pick in the last few years, you have no option.
Question for you: if we were in full Can fan mode when you and I went to the draft, and let's say AJ was there, would we have stayed for the day 3 this time?
Probably. I think we would have. But I think it'd be hard for us to do our our coverage being at the draft.
I think we probably would have just after the pick, we would have in now Can fan now, and even Can fan last year, 2 years, we would have went live at the draft interviewing people. I'm thinking, and then we probably would have went live same way we do with the training camp.
Yeah.
We would have done something like that just to get those live immediate reactions.
Oh,
That's
I see
probably
what
what
you're
we
saying.
would have been doing.
Kind of like when we were filming the. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so you're just there, you're micing yourself up, and then and we'd probably just be saying stuff right then and there.
All right, well, guys, what is on the docket?
Well, we could start here real quickly. Hang on a sec. Let me.
He started real quick. Just a big shout out to Swag of Fish here. You see, I'm wearing my Raising Cane shirt, showing some respect to you. I don't know if you're even still in chat, but I saw you up there, and I kind of.
Oh, you trying to get him to ship you some free?
No,
Raising
Could you?
Cane's,
How
huh?
funny would that be?
Hey, ship me a.
I would
ship me one of those what do they call them? The tailgate meals where it's like fucking 32 strips with like 20 Texas toast and a bunch of fries or something
You
like
just
that.
eat them all in front of us.
Would
Yeah.
you make? Would
You
you
guys
make
don't got the shirts.
Would you make a Texas toast sandwich with it if you had that many pieces?
You know what?
Could you do that?
That's actually a really good idea.
Do
you take Texas
tenders inside
Next
the
time. Yeah.
Ooh,
tenders, Texas toast, and then the cane sauce. Oof.
That would be good.
Ooh. You caught me all hot and bothered, son.
Got you all hot and bothered.
But not as potentially hot and bothered as Tyron Smith was, retiring from the NFL, signing a 1-day contract with the Dallas Cowboys. A very appropriate.
I'm glad they got back there. Gabe got him there for the day. I wouldn't have been mad at the Cowboys bringing him back. When I first saw it, I thought they would sign him for a 1-year deal, which I wouldn't have hated as just a kind of a plan in case all the wheels fell off of everything else they do.
Right.
But it's just that's the final piece of the Great Wall. Tyron Smith signing the 1-day contract with the Dallas Cowboys and hanging up the cleats, man.
Yeah, that's sweet.
What if they tricked him and the deal was actually for another year?
But at the vet min, it's a vet minimum. Get him in there, and he's such a nice guy that he just would have accepted it.
Oh, hang on one sec, guys. Fucking.
What is this? A little clippity dippity that you got going?
Behind baseball.
Behind baseball.
I'm moving it off. I'm moving it off.
Yeah, it's okay to see a little behind baseball.
Settings I don't really care about. It's just
loser?
all my XXX rated
Got 'em.
photos. All right. Oh, didn't work. Hang on. Let's try it again.
Get it?
Guess what doesn't work, AJ?
I got it.
He's shaking and moving, and we're juiced.
Dak, I also want to recognize Dak Prescott, one of the best teammates I ever had. Dak cares deeply about everyone in the locker room, and he's more than a teammate. He's a lifelong friend, and I'll always have your back. You always be QB1 to me.
I respect it, man. And this is the craziest thing. Like, That dude's in playing shape, but look at the size. Look at the size of him.
That's a regular size football.
For an offensive line. Is that actually?
That's what they say.
Holy shit. That's crazy, man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No fucking
That
way.
can't be. There's no fucking way.
Okay, you gotta look. We gotta find out how
no,
big.
it's
But
not.
look,
I mean,
look at those fucking mitts, dude. You got to remember, he's what,
6'6".
6'6"?
What if like that's an offensive lineman, dude?
Damn, dog.
I wonder. In my mind, he's a Hall of Famer. Maybe not first ballot, but the guys played at a elite level for a lot of years, man. A lot of pro. We should take a look at his stats, man.
Yeah, we'll pull it up real quick though. He's gone full my Madden creative player here in this photo.
The crazy thing is that's probably like a leg brace because a lot of these guys, their arms are too big. That arm braces don't work for them.
Yeah, no, that's shit. I had something I wanted to say there, but I'll pull up his stats and hopefully remember. Yeah, Smith here. They still got him on the Jets, but we'll ignore that.
Baby, cool your jets. No,
I mean,
no, right here. You got it.
I can fix it.
He didn't have a terrible year with the Jets.
No,
his grades weren't like if you're just going strictly off the PFF grades, he played pretty well. I feel like, and he's 34 years old. I feel like he could have had it in him. He's probably worried with injuries. He's had his career battled a lot of injuries.
You gotta, at some point you're just gonna, you gotta ask yourself, he probably still has the skill to play when he's healthy, but if he's like, but if my knee's fucking breaking on me every year or something's happening, I just really hate going through the rehab of it all. And if it's going to be an inevitable thing, you got to pick and choose when you're going to hang up those cleats.
So his PFF grade wasn't terrible last year, but he had a lot of penalties and he gave up a lot of sacks.
Let's see his last year with them boys.
Nice.
But he only played a few games. He got hurt.
Okay, 2022.
And then they showed him on the sidelines. Remember
yeah,
that?
2022 wasn't great.
How about 2021? There you go.
And then like from there, I mean, look at that second. Give me his rookie year. He played right tackle his rookie year. Let's see how he played. The PFF's probably. Oh yeah, look at that. That's his rookie year stat PFF grades.
11th overall, 39th pass blocking, but 6th run.
That's crazy.
And he was right tackle, you said?
Yeah, his first year he played right tackle, and then moved to the left the following year. Man, what a beast! Tyron Smith.
Man, he played 1,000 snaps.
Gave up a lot of sacks. Gave up a lot of penalties. So that was always a trend a little bit with Tyron Smith. Not so much giving up the sacks, but he always got a lot of penalties.
And those penalties, though, for tackles or any offensive lineman, really, but if it's to reach out and hold a guy so he doesn't smoke your QB, that's a good penalty.
Yeah.
It's the same as if a guy's going to beat you deep and get a touchdown, fucking kick his legs out from under him and take the PI. You know what I mean?
Take that PI, baby.
Yeah, if you're not killing, if Tony Romo, like especially Romo in his later years, if you're taking a holding penalty so Romo doesn't break his back for the 10th time, probably a good penalty.
Good penalty. Hey, what's the chances? Because you were talking about Hall of Fame, and I think there's a good potential. I don't think he's a first round. Or is that what it is? First round Hall of Fame?
First ballot
Hall of Fame, because
that's after 5 years they get in the very first time that they're eligible for votes.
But I think for him, it's really going to depend on who the class is, who he's up against. But tackles have a really hard time of showing why they should be. It's like you didn't allow sacks, you didn't get penalties.
He's got penalties and sacks. And then the other thing is like, how well did you win a Super Bowl? And obviously, he never made it past the divisional. So he had 2 first-team All-Pros, and 3 second team. So out of however many years he played, he was an All-Pro guy 5 times, and then he made 8 Pro Bowls. So and the Pro Football Hall of Fame all 2010.
Nice. Well, I was going to say for the Ring of Honor, is there a chance we get a double dip of Martin and Smith?
Oh, that'd be
at the same time.
I think that would be very appropriate for Jerry to do that in week 1.
Come on, Jerry.
Week 1. Get him in there, get the boys in there, bring in Fred, bring in the whole fucking crew.
Yep. They show up like the 4 horsemen
to see
fucking WCW.
I want to see who's on the Cowboys ring. I'm just going to check this. Who's on the Cowboys Ring of Honor?
Who's on the Cowboys?
Because then you'll even have a chance to even be able to tell if he'd get a chance. I'm just going to go up to like their 90s teams. Larry Allen is on it. So he was offensive lineman, obviously, for the 90s guys.
Fucking Cliff Harris.
Oh, let me bring him up.
So yeah, I'm looking. That's what I was looking at. Larry Allen's the only offensive lineman that's in the Cowboys Ring of Honor. So not a great chance for like all these guys are Super Bowl winners.
I like Gil Brandt.
Gil Brandt, yeah.
Looks like a British actor from the 60s.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Mel Renfro.
Mel Renfro?
Yes, that's dope.
Man, okay.
Mel Renfro and the dude up top. What was the guy's name? No, one more up.
Emmett Smith?
Not Drew Pearson. No, the first guy.
Cliff Harris. Yeah. This guy like
he's got Mike Johnson style going on.
That's what I was gonna say. Like my dad had this hair and
the mustache.
And he wouldn't quit it.
Hey,
he just kept the tufts on the side.
Can you scroll down though? The craziest shit. Leroy Jordan's probably up. Sorry, Leroy Jordan. He's probably like 22 there.
Oh my God.
People just looked so much older back in the day, didn't they?
Mel Renfro's probably what, 28?
Yeah.
This guy, Randy White.
Oh yeah, Randy White, the manster.
Fuck, he's a pretty handsome dude.
So not very many. So the chances of the Cowboys putting in Martin Orr.
Oh, by the way, Tex Schramm was 32 in this photo. Landry, look at that dope ass shirt.
I know.
That
that's
is
a fucking
sweet shirt.
sick
And actually a dope hat. That's what you should be for Halloween.
Tom Landry,
just like that.
Okay, I got it.
And then Troy.
Yeah, you know what? Not as many people in the Ring of Honor as I thought, but I guess
it's gonna be tough.
But it is good to keep it a little bit more exclusive, and otherwise, if you're just bringing in 3-4 guys a year, where's the?
It means fuck all then.
It means fuck all. So
it's gonna be tough.
Notice who's not on this list, who I thought was in it.
Oh, Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson.
Which he is.
Oh
shit.
Not been added to DallasCowboys.com.
Yeah. So is this even legit? This one? Then?
Well,
this is.
I know. I know. But I'm.
Well, or are these all players? I don't know. Anyway, hey, let's. I hope to see it, but it might not be this year. And I still think though there'll probably be a Jerry Jones type of like celebration for both Martin and Smith, and hopefully
bring Frederick there. Just have them for at the opening kickoff.
Definitely bring Frederick. But you know, it'd be great if they do it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. You know what? You know what I want to see. Actually, I want to see the Cowboys, and this is going a little off topic here. I want to see the Cowboys versus the Eagles for the opening kickoff game. Cowboys in Philly, opening because that could get the buzz going.
Yep.
Kick off the 2025 NFL season. Cowboys at Eagles. Fuck, that'd be good. I'd like it. Because the Cowboys haven't played opening night since they lost to Tampa Bay a few years ago.
I don't have my sound effects ready to go, but right now I'll go. Christopher Beatel, welcome to the Crackem crew.
Oh, welcome.
Shit!
And we appreciate the subscription, man.
New member.
Nice.
Make sure you tune in, get those special hot links for Adam's Sunday Night Fun Action. Sunday Night Fun Show.
It's just me doing sound effects all the time.
Sunday Night Fun Show. That's a good name.
You watch an You watch an action movie?
Yeah.
But you don't. No one else hears, and you're just doing the sound effects of you watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that over here.
I'd watch it.
I don't do.
That would be fun.
I don't do any of the main dialogue. I'll just do like all the background dialogue.
Yeah.
Hey, give me that drink. I ordered a drink. Fuck you, nigga.
I always thought a fun movie, and then we'll hop into this now. A fun movie would be taking a character, a well-known funny background character from a movie that kind of stood out. Let's say in The Godfather or something like that. But then writing a movie on that character. Yeah. So you'd be like, you could even open it with the scene that he's known for or she's known for, and then you take the movie from there and just like, because I was like, it's so funny, henchmen, they all have the story.
Yeah.
But then they're used for getting killed.
It could be called the henchman.
There is that. It's either a Shakespeare's fucking Shakespeare's brother. Shakespeare plays. There's a movie Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
something similar to that. But yeah, that's I love that idea.
I know it wasn't an original idea,
but
it
like
was,
I get it. It's
it'd be fun.
Chris Beatel says, "What's the deal, y'all? Cowboys to the day we die. Let's go. It's Cowboys till the day we die, y'all. Let's go.
Let's get
love that. I love you coming in here with that hot action. It's also like the Royal Rumble. The bell went off, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's Patel!
It's Patel!
Patel's back!"
Chris B's in the house. Yeah, I mean, hey, twice a week, every Wednesday. And Chris, since you're a new Crack member, you'll figure it out. We're going to be live streaming every single round of the NFL draft. Obviously, we're going to be talking smack for our Cowboys, but make sure you tune in for the Draftacular Spectacular Extravaganza.
Brother Adrian up in the hizzy and Bot G. Sup.
Oh,
We got
brother,
the crew.
Brother Adrian says, "Where's the 20K counter?" You know what? Let me get that going here.
Yeah,
get that rolling.
We're very fucking close to that 20K.
It's been but this is the slow draw, and then I bet you it's just gonna fucking kick off. I'm worried we'll miss it because we'll wake up one day and it'll be like 20. But I'm not gonna.
I'm not. So I didn't tell you guys, but I'm not sleeping
until
I'm just falling asleep. It's like the Freddy movies. I'm just trying to keep awake. I can't miss the 20K.
Yeah, Anth was cool till he sleep deprived himself into insanity.
Hasn't slept for 14 days.
Guys, please, just someone sub. This guy needs to go to sleep.
What?
Well, it's a big change from last year. Let's give Adam a quick second here. Big change from last year, or from previous seasons. Micah Parsons shows up at Dallas Cowboys voluntary workouts, a change from previous years. And, Micah Parsons always just surprises me. Not that I think that he would hold out, but, like, we've kind of always questioned his love for the football game. Not us in this room, but just generally because of his podcast. People,
how can he love football and podcasting?
You can't podcast and play football, right? And I've changed my perspective on that a little bit because I'm like, yeah, I'm an old man now, and I wasn't like I think, oh, you can't do that, but
you can.
You can.
You definitely can.
I don't think it's an issue. However, what was really cool to see was Micah Parsons typically goes and works out. Does these voluntary workouts on his own. So, he's doing his own thing. But he came to the team this year and joined them at least on Tuesday.
Well, yeah, last year I think he was traveling around with, what the fuck's his name?
Oh.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Fighting sumo wrestlers and shit.
Yeah, and touching tips.
And now he's here. He's back. He's there with the team. He's checking in with the team because he's ready for it. I wonder if he's like, I'll come here and I'll play nice, but you guys got to draft a defensive player in the first round.
Well, it's just when you wrap it in a box, it's also the his contract, and so I don't know. Like the move would be not to show up to voluntary workouts,
right?
That would be the move to be like, no, let's get this contract finished. It's just so backwards. I kind of like it. I kind of like what he like. I would have argued if I was his agent. I would have said, no, Micah. You don't show up to the voluntary workouts. Let's try to squeeze these guys for a little bit, try to get this contract done.
Well, and I wouldn't be mad if he didn't. Like, if he didn't show up, like, what realistically, no one wants to see it. But what if he did tear something or fucked himself up, got hurt in these practices that don't mean anything, really? But it is nice to see him. I'm glad he's there. You got to build chemistry. You have a new head coach. You have a new defensive coordinator. The more that you're going to be there to learn their tendencies. You remember the big story last year when he wasn't at like these things and it was Mike Zimmer and it's like, oh, well, how are these guys going to end up knowing each other and getting on the same page if Micah's not there? So at least you're not going to have to hear about that. Mike is going to be there. Him and Eberflus touching tips like Adler, you said, AJ, and get at it. Get on it early, right?
I like it. And you know what? It's a nice move because he is coming into it's inevitable, knock on wood, that the Cowboys and Micah are going to come to an agreement.
Yeah, it's happening. It's gonna happen.
And so I like this move, but also who was there? Dak Prescott, Deron Bland, Camonte Turpin, Jay Ferguson, Cooper Beebs, Wanye, and newly signed Solomon Thomas were all amongst those.
Solomon Timu Prescott.
Timu Prescott?
Right. Written by Brett Bloomquist? Okay.
Fucking
nice,
what
nice,
is this?
Nice chat GPT name, Brett Bloomquist.
No doubt.
D&D 5e character.
You're a D&D 5e character.
Bloomquist.
Boot said that this weekend he saw Micah's dad, and he almost 99% confirmed that Micah's staying a Cowboy. He just actually wouldn't let him record it on the record. So he's at the Cowboys meetup, and I guess his dad was there. So
I mean, why? I think that's kind of confirmed by everybody.
I would be even if they don't sign a contract. I would be shocked if Micah Parsons doesn't sign a contract this year. Sorry, I would be shocked if Micah Parsons isn't a Dallas Cowboy for another contract at least.
Yeah, he won't play. Guaranteed, he will not play this season. I'm sorry, he's going to play the season without a contract. He's gonna be
Yes.
Week 1, freshly signed.
It might be 2 weeks before or
But
the day of the game.
He's going to be at training camp, and he's going to be under the newest high-paid defensive player to ever play.
Well, I honestly, now thinking about it, I like this move because it takes away any of the Cowboys' ability to the front office to be like, oh, well, we're trying to get there, but, you know, in one way or another, it's hard when he's not in the room for us to do this. Well, he's kind of saying, no, I'm here. Let's get this fucking deal done.
I like it.
Making him, I don't know, is this his face turn from heel?
Possibly. I mean, what you thought? I thought
he was a bit of a heel.
Micah?
Yeah, just like.
Well, I think he's
from the not in our books, but just from like online, people just love to hate greatness.
I think if you look at like Micah, he's very much similar to like call him that new age athlete. Like you see Travis Hunter, how he's being praised of like locked completely in. All he does is talk football. He doesn't go out. He doesn't party. Doesn't drink. He has his own YouTube channel, which again. Through Colorado, all of that was promoted heavily by Dion. He's like, no, you guys get in front of the media, do all this stuff. So Micah's doing almost a similar thing, but because it's Cowboys and we haven't won, it's like, you know, Micah, you shouldn't be doing that stuff. And I think that to everybody else, it's like, shut up and play football. Even we were in that part because we're angry. We're angry and mad. At the end of the day, Micah Parsons isn't going out and he's not, you don't hear him do anything outside of just talk smack about people in football. And then he's talking all about football. So, yeah, I've turned my thought around it. I mean, if he's gonna be in his room talking to people on a Monday on his day off,
what's that? What's that website where people go on and it just puts you random with someone?
Oh, chat roulette or whatever.
That's all he does? Micah's just addicted to chat roulette.
He's just chat rouletting, and that's his podcast.
Just his dink out the whole time. He's like,
Micah, what are you doing? Oh, whoops.
Forgot my face was showing.
Hey.
Didn't know this was live.
Timothy Ball says he will get $37 million for 5 years.
Yeah.
4 years guaranteed.
I know that.
You know what, though? Don't be surprised if he does end up with like 41, because Jerry's going to like to, even though he seems to be a bit of a bargain bin guy, he does like to have, I paid this guy the most money.
Totally.
Question for the boys. This is from Timothy Ball again. Will Dallas franchise tag Micah or not?
No.
I couldn't say. The only way that they would franchise him if things went completely south.
I don't think they'll do it. I don't know if there's a benefit to do it. I don't know what the benefit would be to doing that.
No.
The only reason you do it is if you had some sort of deadline on extending him, which they don't. It'd be if his contract was up like at the end of this year. If he didn't get signed this year.
Yeah.
And he needed to get franchised next season.
Yeah, because he still got the
whole fifth-year option. So, and that's why it's so important. You see these teams talk about drafting quarterbacks so that you have this situation with your rookie quarterback, as the Cowboys have with Micah right now. You have that whole 5th year to figure out their contract.
Boots says, and I forgot to tell you, Boots is in the house. I mentioned Boots is in the house earlier.
Boots and Loots.
Because I asked Tony Tolbert about Micah, and he said Micah's behavior would not fly in his day. He said a couple of the players would have already humbled him. Says he talks too much.
Who?
Tony Tolbert.
Yeah, ex-Cowboy. But it's older guys. You're gonna see it coming up with the new. This is Micah's age group is the first kind of class, like AJ or Ad said, of people having their own podcast, having their own YouTubes. You look at the UFC right now, all the UFC guys have their own YouTube pages.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. And I mean, it's probably because they don't get paid as much as NFL players, but I think you're going to see that more with NFL players. It's free money. Like if you're fine on the camera and don't mind showing your life, you're leaving money on the table not doing it. So Micah, and not only did he get a podcast, but he became, I think it was the president of Barstool.
No, Bleacher.
Oh, sorry, Bleacher Report.
He's,
content.
He's like the creative director for content, or executive director.
Exactly.
For content.
Micah.
Oh, okay.
Micah Parsons.
So doing that opened a door for him. So if it's something he likes doing, I don't mind it. I'm over that.
Yeah, it just I think what caused is because the Cowboys weren't winning, and then when that's happening, we're fucking drunks swinging at a bar, just trying to hit anyone because we're mad.
Yeah.
How old is he again?
25,
I mean,
24,
fuck.
25 maybe.
So look at even like when he was 22 or 23 and being on the Cowboys and all of this coming up, like 25 years old, and that's the biggest problem we have with him is that he's talking. He's not even, and this is the other thing. It's not like he's in the locker room trashing his teammates necessarily. So
Yeah, he's 25, turning 26 in next month.
yeah, we already looked over here. We're the producers.
Well,
okay.
but none of you guys said you looked. So.
I know, but AJ and I saw it together, and we just knew how old he was.
Hey, I like kind of keeping you out of the, keeping you in the dark.
Keeping you in the dark, you little
shadows.
bitch. Hey, you
What-
little bitch.
One thing that kind of came to mind, and I don't know why, something that crack me if you got him, something that one of y'all said.
Crack me if you got him.
But this kind of, it's just a really odd side story. It's kind of, I don't know, a Stephen King.
Jaden Daniels with VR training.
Well-
It was me that was talking about.
No, this is a Black Mirror episode.
This is
Starting
a
of a Black Mirror episode.
Starting a Black Mirror. So we'll watch this video, but at the end, I want to talk about why.
Is this an AI video?
Why is Dallas Cowboys not doing this?
Key to Jaden Daniels' success, virtual reality training. Daniels is able to get an extra 250 reps a week because the Commanders invested in Cognize, a German VR company that's revolutionizing football training. Here's how it works. Washington loads in thousands of plays into a VR headset that Daniels puts on, and then he runs through realistic plays in realistic stadiums to train his brain for games without risking injury. So if the Commanders' next opponent is a blitz-heavy defense, they can program in that defensive scheme for Daniels to get reps.
Great graphics.
And because it's VR, coaches can actually increase the speed of defenders coming at Jaden, so he's able to read and react faster than needed in real life. Thanks to VR, Jaden said he's able to read defenses 80% faster than he used to, so it's no surprise the same technology is used for military training, Formula One racers, and pilots. Jaden first started using this technology back in 2023 at LSU, and that was the same year he won the Heisman Trophy. With Daniels having a historic rookie season so far, should other NFL teams be investing in VR training?
Can we do a side quest here?
Yep.
Can you pull up ChatGPT?
Okay.
And prompt it for Jaden Daniels.
Hey, yo.
Nate Dogg in the house.
Yep.
And then just have this title, or like Jaden Daniels VR training gives him a unique edge. Turn this into a Black Mirror episode plot line, and I just want to see what it comes up with.
Okay.
And in one paragraph, like make it a one paragraph plot line. I want to see how they twist it so that it would turn out bad for him.
Nate Dogg says survey says I bet she isn't even a football fan.
Nate Dogg, you coming to the draft Thursday night? I got your seat right here, buddy.
Are you gonna let him use that jacket too?
Open invite. Oh, did I leave that here? Is that mine?
It has to be.
No, I think I brought
Check
mine.
it. If it's a large, it's yours.
Medium.
That's mine.
I fucking knew I brought mine.
Okay,
Or
here it
maybe
is.
it's mine.
Okay, let's
Or it
read
might
it.
be yours, yeah.
This is the Black Mirror episode of Jaden Daniels wearing VR.
Adam, do you want to do it?
In the near future, NFL, Jaden Daniels uses a neuro VR chip to simulate 20 seasons of experience overnight, becoming a superstar. But as simulated games blur with reality, he realizes the chip is rewriting his memories to craft the perfect quarterback. Now he must choose between stardom and the truth of who he really is.
That's a good episode.
Yeah, you'd still watch it.
I would still. Well, I mean, like, it's got. Look, let's be honest. The last. I don't know if you guys watched the most recent season of Black Mirror.
No, don't give any spoil.
I've never watched one season of the Black Mirror.
Oh my god!
I know. I don't understand that.
It was this season was, which I think is with most seasons, like 50-50 for me. I liked half the episodes, the other half I'm like, okay, I gotta skip to the end just to see what the fucking end is here because I'm bored as shit right now. But no, that was good, and I like ChatGPT.
Can you now just make it dark?
Nate says he'll be here with gifts.
Oh, make it
nice.
dark?
Yeah, make it darker.
Yeah.
Let's see.
A black man.
Sorry.
Whoa, ChatGPT.
Sorry. Okay, here we go. Let me bring it up again. In a dystopian NFL future, Jaden Daniels trains with a neuro VR chip that implants decades of simulated games into his mind, turning him into the league's flawless golden boy. But the chip doesn't just teach.
Hey, Golden Boy. Hey, what's up, Golden Boy? Oh my God, it's Golden Boy. Sorry.
It erases, overwriting his real memories with fabricated glory. Haunted by flashes of life he no longer remembers, Daniels uncovers the truth. He's not becoming the perfect quarterback. He's becoming someone else entirely.
I mean, it's
same
thing.
thing.
Same shit.
Look, I like it. We'll come back to the table. Everyone break for lunch.
Yeah.
But this is my thing about this is like, I don't understand why you wouldn't do this. I think it's like, Jerry Jones has got all the money in the world
invest this type of or like test it out with Dak and see like maybe Dak's old curmudgeon like us. He's just on the cusp where he's like, I don't deal with this AI.
Yeah.
But it makes sense to me, even just to be like
muscle memory or brain memory. I
brain
guess.
memory. It's specifically for reading defenses, and I don't understand why that wouldn't be something that every team would initiate. And if you're
And the cool thing is you move and it would go with what you're looking at. So yeah.
I think he plays it at I think she missed it out. I think he even runs it at like 1.3 speed.
No, they said that. They said
did they?
speed it up.
They can speed it up and shit. So okay, anyways,
You were too busy thinking of a dystopian future.
Well, Nate Dogg says, I treat Black Mirror like I treat 7-Up. I never have and I never will.
Oh, Black Mirror's good, man.
I keep telling you I'm going to give it a shot.
Some very good episodes. That, like AJ said, there's some like ones that don't hit the mark, but there's some really good ones.
Before AJ, you move on to that next article that you got, just juice in there for you, just juicing as you're ready to juice it up.
Fucking juice.
Our new Can Fan homie crew member, Christopher B, says, what do you guys think the Cowboys are going to do in the draft with their number 12 pick? I mean, we're going to do a mock draft pretty quick here, a live mock draft. So we're going to show you what we're going to do, but we haven't really talked about, like, what do we actually think they're going to do? I mean, we've talked about it a million times.
No, this is a really good segue because the next thing I wanted to talk about is we got a kind of bit of a, I'm going to call it a draft dilemma because we have this plethora of, what the hell's going on here?
Do not know.
We have this plethora of wide receivers available, 4 of them, McMillan, Burden III, Igbuka, and Golden. Not in that order, but those are the kind of 4 guys that are looking to go. Am I flashing on yours too?
Yeah, you're not. We don't got nothing here.
It's this.
We are running into some technical difficulties. We can't bring up the article for you fans. So you're gonna listen to the Black Mirror episode where Adam sings people to death. Fuck you, boys.
I'm gonna chat GTP that and see.
That's my purgatory.
Yeah.
It's
just
my
you
it's
sitting
my fucking purgatory.
in a infinity room
and like multiple atoms and but my thought. So my internal dialogue isn't my internal dialogue. It's Adam singing.
Oh my god! So you just can't think.
What
I can't
you gonna
think.
do today?
Black Mirror.
I'm stuck looking at the wall that won't change.
I'm finding.
I am homie.
I'm finding a train and just diving in front of it.
But the issue that we have is we have those 4 wide receivers, sorry, and a lot of good running backs, to be quite honest. But Ashton Jeanty is definitely, if we're tiering wide receivers and tiering running backs, I would say that those 4 wide receivers are in that upper echelons tier, and Ashton Jeanty is for the running backs in that in his own upper echelons tier, and is obviously the best of that whole group if you had to order them. But it really comes down to, what the Cowboys need, what they can, and the running back or wide receiver they would be able to get with a 2nd or 3rd round pick, and you got to make a decision here. More than likely, Ashton Jeanty is not going to be available for the Cowboys at 12. However, just to tie this whole thing up with a nice little bow, let's just assume that the Cowboys would have a pick of any of those 5 guys. What do you think would be the smartest move? And then, like Adam asked, what do you think the Cowboys are actually going to do? Because I have different answers for
Christopher B asked.
For both. Christopher B, sorry.
I think Genty's the pick at 12 if he's there. And like hypothetically, if all those guys are available, Genty's the guy I'm taking.
I agree, and I think that makes a lot of sense.
The reason he's not going to be there is because it's the right answer. Right?
No, I know. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I want Jeanty. I liked it when Dallas had the opportunity to take Jeanty at 12. Just as the playoffs were starting and we were doing our super early mock drafts. But the fact is that the Cowboys want him, they have to move up the board. And Stephen Jones has already said they're not going to move up the board.
Which is exactly what somebody that was looking to move up the board.
I was going to say.
Yeah, smoke and mirror season. Am I right?
That's part of like the whole conversation. But what I think the Cowboys will do is, let's say all those guys were there. I honestly don't think that they would take Jeanty. I think that they would go with the best wide receiver because they probably see more value This is without the option to trade, like you were to trade back. So I think that they would do something maybe what I would say is stupid, but might make sense like analytically if you were to break down the value of each player and how you think things are going to fall. Also, it would make sense just for the Cowboys to be like, well, we're getting pick of 4 wide receivers, which means those guys are probably going to eat up some picks. So we'll get the second or third best running back in the second round. Could be the mentality. They're not going to do what we want them to do, which would be
definitely not
draft a guy.
I don't even think they're going to. I mean, we talked about it would be great if they even took Hampton. I don't think Hampton's going to be someone that's on their radar, specifically with them meeting with the other running backs. So
there's been some, which I don't understand, and 100% will give it that I don't watch a lot of college football unless we're playing the
CFB.
Playing it on Xbox. But I don't understand the pushback to getting, like, so, let's say Genty goes in the top 5 like we expect, or top 6. I don't understand why picking up the second best running back at 12 in Hampton is he so bad that let's not look at the difference between what Genty can do and Hampton can do. Let's just look at, like, is Hampton worth
him in a vacuum?
4th round pick. Yeah.
Imagine there is no Genty. Don't even
exactly.
think that. Imagine it in a vacuum. Is he a top 12 pick? And the Cowboys did meet with Hampton. He was one of their top 30 picks.
I do like to see that they're.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't.
He wasn't a Dallas Day guy because he's not from Texas, but he was
a 30 visit.
He was a 30 visit.
Okay.
But I do like to see that the Cowboys are looking not only at deeper running backs, just in case, like, hey, we got 4 7th round picks. If one of these guys shows up, let's bring them on. I do like that they're looking at the top dudes too, because sometimes you see that when a team's not looking at the top dudes in a group, either they've already know that they're going to take this guy, and so they don't need to speak with him. But more than likely, it's because we don't think we're going to get him, or he's not in our plans.
Well, it'd be interesting, and we don't have to do it right now. I might do a little deep dive at some point this week to see what the Cowboys' top 30 visits were last year, to see how many running backs they brought in, because they brought in pretty much all the running backs we've talked about in wanting to get day 1 and day 2. Like, they brought in Judkins, they brought in Travion Henderson, they brought in Hampton, they brought in Martinez, they've brought in a bunch of guys, bunch of running backs. I can't remember last season, and maybe because the running back class wasn't
as big,
wasn't as good, like wasn't as deep. So, because I don't remember us even really being that sold. I was pretty sold on, I can't even remember his fucking name now, the Florida State running back, and he ended up going in like the 3rd round. But I can't remember the Cowboys having any hype going into it.
Don't you ever fucking challenge me.
Jonathan Brooks. Okay, so they met with Jonathan Brooks.
Edrin.
Yeah, they had the linebacker. But so for running backs, Rasheen Ali, Jonathan Brooks, Trey Benson. There's my guy. So they did meet him. Bucky Irving, Tyrone Tracy. So that's 5. Jace McClellan.
So they fucking
and Braylon Allen. So they met with
they dick teased all the guys that we want, and like Bucky Irving in the 3rd would have been a good pick as a stretch, but they were probably thinking he's a 5th rounder because they didn't have the 4th.
Yeah, they didn't have.
You know what?
Braylon Allen in the 4th also. He went.
I love all these young guys. I love them coming in here with their young, strong bodies,
with their attitudes.
Was Guyton on there?
But you know what I don't like is none of them. I don't like their salt intake. I think they're gonna get some cramps out on the
Too
field.
hydrated.
Sodium is necessary for proper hydration, and I don't know if these guys are gonna have that.
They can't
and
do
he's
it.
just fucking loading
Just
on
fucking
his
loading it.
Sorry, who did you want to look
Was
for?
Guyton in there for
Nope.
the top 30?
BB wasn't there.
Oops, got to spell it right, Alex.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah, he's right there.
No, but that's a different team.
That's for the
Oh,
Bears.
for the Bears.
So,
Okay.
so just go
So
back
he
to-
was at the Bears,
Green
the
Bay
Pats,
Packers, the New England
Pats.
Patriots, and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Shit goals.
And then, okay, so was Mozzie Smith? I think Mozzie was a 30-day visit the year before.
Okay, 2023.
Yeah, let's just check because let's see how important these are.
Well,
Sure.
and BB wasn't a 30 visit there either.
No.
Yeah, but I kind of think I
Only
guess
to the
you're right.
Eagles.
The Eagles got a bunch of them.
Maybe Cowboys are using.
Cowboys are just looking at the Philadelphia Eagles 30-day visit.
Okay, so who are
Well-
they going to take?
Now it would make sense after
just-
they win the Super Bowl. Be like, okay,
Yeah, these guys are obviously doing something right. But yeah, I wonder. I'm pretty sure the Cowboys met with Mozzie in 2023.
In the combine?
No, for their 30-day visit.
This is 2023. And they did it at
Yeah,
different
Mozzie
time. There he
Smith.
is. Mozzie Smith. Who else did they have on 2023? Jalen Hyatt.
Anyone that ended up getting drafted by the team? Hey, Jonathan Mingo.
Charbonnet.
Mingo.
Was there any Fiocco?
Oh yeah,
they met with.
That's Charbonnet. I was fired up from that because I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you were like, I'm getting it.
Fiocco.
Overshown.
DeMarvion.
They predicted him to be a 5th-round pick. Interesting. And they predicted Mozzie to be a 2nd-round pick.
Cool. Well,
how many running backs did they have on this list?
Not even. I didn't see it. Oh, Charbonnet
and Forbes.
Well, Forbes is a CB. Zach Evans.
So 2.
And Chris Rodriguez. Oh
3.
shit, Rodriguez is a speedster in 49ers, right?
No, I don't think that's the same dude.
Stephen White says.
Gonzalez.
Yeah,
I get my Mexican names.
Stephen White says we need
up.
to see what San Francisco's 30 visits are. They're right before us.
You know what?
That's funny.
Maybe I'm gonna get the 30 visit AI
and just see who did
and
what.
just see how many guys are on how many teams. That might be a good thing to do, actually.
Well, that was good. That was a little side quest, but fun.
Kind of
little side quest.
What was their original question that?
Just
Chris B asked?
Who are they gonna? Who do you think the Cowboys will draft? Not if Genty's there, you're gonna take him. Who and this is hard to do because I think
It's impossible.
with anybody,
I think it's impossible.
What I think the Cowboys are going to do is what Stephen Jones hinted at here. Let me just bring up our CanFan article just for shameless self-promotion.
And if you need to read any more Cowboys news, go to cowboyscanfan.com.
Look,
/blog, but you can just go to cowboyscanfan.com and take a look at our articles.
Exactly. Find the blog page. And basically what we do is we just take the summary of the week, put it all together in one nice little package for you. Other websites do this, but we do it the best.
Because we're cracking them while we're getting them, kids.
This is what I think the Cowboys are going to do. I really think
they're going to do this.
Crack them if... Oh, fuck, let me get
Crack them if you got double crack them.
Hang on. That's
double crack them.
Crack if you come. That's that pineapple, a.k.a. ananas.
Ooh, that's that dark cherry.
Ooh, doggy.
Darker the cherry, sweeter the drink.
But I think the Cowboys will either... If a boy's there who drops that they want, and they're like, that's that supple boy that we wanted, they're going to draft him at 12. If there's zero chance, and I'm putting a little hopium in this, that the Cowboys trade up, maybe trade up 1 or 2 spots, give away something not too much. But I would so much rather, out of all those options, really for them to trade back 2 or 3, 4 spots maybe, to still get a quality guy. We're hoping 3 quarterbacks go in the top 10. That means that those kind of quality skill players are going to drop a little bit for us. You can trade back and pick up an extra 2nd or 3rd round pick, which would be really impactful for the Cowboys, at least for the guys who we're looking at and where they're falling in the draft. But this is what I think is going to happen. Stephen Jones hints they may trade down.
He says,
give me a little...
I could see a situation where my daddy wants to move down, but you also look at the top pick, and we've had some good things happen to us just outside that top 10 with DeMarcus Ware, Micah Parsons, and even Zachary Martin. Hall of Fame type players that fall to you. You just pick them. That very well could be this case in this draft.
Well, in Micah, they traded back and got him. Like, Micah was there.
That would be the type of trade I'd like to see. Drop back 2 spots, pick up a 3rd because someone's really hungry for someone that you're not really interested in. Hot and bothered. Like, ideally... And this is the shitty thing is there's no team between the Cowboys and the Steelers, who are back in 21st pick, I think, who would need a quarterback who would make a move for that. Perhaps the Seahawks.
Well,
I don't think the Seahawks would make a move because I think they're probably going to just stick it out with Geno for the rest of his contract, right?
Geno's playing for the Raiders.
Or who the fuck is the...
Well, that's what everyone keeps...
Steelers have a...
Darnold. Sam Darnold.
Okay. Sorry. Seahawks.
Yeah, Sam Darnold. And Drew Lock.
Yeah.
And
so
Sam
they don't. I don't think that's it. That's who it is. I don't think that the Seahawks need a quarterback because they've got Darnold. Well, and Darnold might revert his playing, but you don't know until week 1. So,
well, that's what a lot of the analysts are saying. That outside of the top 3, like. It's a guarantee that Carter, Hunter, and Ward are going to go in the top 3.
You know what's the shittiest thing about that? the Giants are going to get either Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter.
Yeah. Unless the fucking
No, they'll do something stupid.
Hopefully. Yes, hopefully. I'm hoping Shador, and Shador might turn out to be really good, but we are hoping just for right now the Giants draft Shador. That's what we want as Cowboys fans. Not even because I think Shador is going to be a bad player, but they take a quarterback, and I think out of how drafts have been, having a 3rd overall pick and getting Shador Sanders as your next, staple for your franchise isn't the greatest outlook. So that would be our best case scenario.
Yeah, and then you got to invest at least 2 years
at least
into developing that guy.
There's also not a lot of teams that are willing to trade up the board. Like, apparently, there's just, at least right now, whereas before there might have been some talks or some conversations. No, everyone seems to kind of just be.
No one's showing their cards.
No one's showing their cards right now. But I think it's because it's outside of those few, and how the analysts help. There's not some true outside of Carter and Hunter. There's no like real true blue chip players in this draft class. There's just guys that you can get. They're all good players, but guy that you could get at 4, you can get a very equal player around the 20s is what they're saying, or at least what these fucking draft analysts are talking about.
I don't know how much I buy into that.
I mean,
I don't know how much I buy into any of it. Everyone fucking talks about all of this shit in the draft. You just don't know.
Yeah.
You absolutely just do not know. And I think you said it best that we could probably do a better draft because we're not overthinking all of the things that some of these teams are doing or the Cowboys would do. Like, we mock all these times and you're looking at statistics just the same that they are. And you're like, I feel like we could draft a pretty fucking banging team.
Well, think about this. Like,
we're gonna do it week to week, baby.
If you're drafting at 12 and you draft the BPA and he fails, people might get pissed off because you didn't pick BPA 1A or BPA 1C. But realistically, it's like, yeah, you picked the best player available. He didn't turn out to be who we thought he was. Like, can't really put a lot of blame on you. I mean, it could have worked out just as equally as it didn't. But when you make that Tyler Guyton type of pick where it's like, huh? Like, why'd you reach so much for this guy? And he doesn't develop. Now you've got, you suck at making decisions.
It was back-to-back years.
Yeah. And
so they've had that back-to-back seasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
we're guys who are, you said it and I subscribe to it, Anth, is your first round pick has to start day 1. And then day 2 and 3, they need to be heavy contributors. Sorry, day 2 picks need to be heavy contributors.
And starting the following season.
And or taking over the role midway is really what you're looking for, right? Or you got a star and this guy's coming in and he's like really pushing for that. So it'll be interesting the fallout, as it always is. But that's kind of it for Cowboys news. We are, like we were just mentioning, a lot of teams, they're not going to be giving away any of their cards. They don't want anyone to know if they are considering to trade up. I'm sure those conversations are probably happening on the golf course and the salt room with Jerry, but
the salt bathroom, the salt J,
the salt bathroom. But we haven't done a mock draft for
queue it up
a week.
Yeah, and I think even the one we did the week ago was just
a speed draft.
It was a speed draft. If we're getting ready, I gotta use the
salt room. Use the
salt room.
Go use the salt room.
Why don't you?
What are we gonna do on this? Do you want to do something funky?
Yeah, I think we should do something funky. I thought you were gonna give us a nice little intro there. Are you gonna wait?
Well, I'll wait till Anth comes back from cranking his hog, and then.
Well, before Anth gets back, can you bring up the draft board? Because I think I'm about to pick up my guy, my Mount Rushmore.
You know what? I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm very happy that you did that.
I'm going to pick, well, Ant's not here. I'm going to pick a Mount Rushmore.
Hang on, let me just fucking do this proper style.
And I have to make, like...
Open Gangnam style.
Open Gangnam style.
Oh, it's going to full screen me. There we go. Fuck off. I don't know what that is. Sure. Oh, wait. Whoa. Fuck off. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. He's got it.
Hey, first time. There we go.
He's figuring out his life here today.
Oh, I can go.
He's figuring out his life. He's figuring out his life today.
There we go. Okay, this is what I wanted.
There's our Cowboys big board.
So you have a guy you want to add. So
yeah, so I'm going to remove.
We're all done. We're do a quick recap on what this is.
Okay, so this is our Fan Mount Rushmore. So we were doing this every single week. We get the opportunity to say, like, this is my guy. I feel the Dallas Cowboys are going to draft this player in this round or this day.
Yeah.
And you get pride and joy. You're going to get certain points. So we've had guests on that have come and mocked with us. We've asked who their person is for their Mount Rushmore. But right now you can see on the left furthest first column, it's mine. I got Golden.
Adam, a.k.a. George Washington.
Yeah, I don't need to recap every player here. But these are the guys that we're staking a flag in. And we've done this since we've maybe mock draft 6 or 7. But we also get to do one adjustment, right?
Yeah, but not yet.
But here's
Not
the
yet?
thing.
Okay.
You get one adjustment, but if you don't fill your board, you don't get to adjust.
Yeah, the adjustment's at the very end.
You got to fill your
is how I
board,
felt.
and then on the next time you can pick. So you got to actually fill this before draft night if you want to make an adjustment.
Okay,
and I
let me
know
go-
you do want to.
Yeah.
Because you've got, who is it?
I got Gabriel. I mean, I put Gabriel there, and it's now that we have Milton, it's not going to happen.
No, but okay. You also will get points if Gabriel gets drafted in the 4th round and on day 3.
Okay.
So,
well, I'm going to go Martinez
you
for
know.
my day 2 Cowboy pick.
Running back?
Running back.
That's a good pick. Hang on.
You're fucking the board up.
Hang on. There we go. Martinez, running back.
You can see I'm only skill players.
What do you? I like it.
Second round.
Second round. Okay.
Really? It's a bit of a reach. I think.
I got a day 3 pick only because we've.
You only have day 3 left.
I only have day three left, and we've picked this guy a few times.
Chisholm the third, or Kism, depending if you listen to Tool or.
All right,
Actually, you know what? Hang on. Sorry.
Well, hey, he's not fucking done, Am.
Well, I saw that.
That's it. No, there.
Sixth.
Chisholm the third, wide receiver. I just think that we've picked him a lot. He's that guy who had like 120 catches and 1,300 yards, but it was for like
no school that we've ever heard of.
Yeah.
I got a day 2. I'm gonna fill out my day 2 with a guard named Tate Ratledge.
Oh no!
Georgia Bulldog.
I was debating. Damn it.
Tate
That's a good one.
Ratledge.
That's a good one.
Mustache.
Second?
Mullet.
Got guard.
Oh, sorry. What did you say? Second or
3rd day.
3rd day?
Sorry,
Day-
third
third
round. Day
third
2.
round.
Fucking
third round.
get your shit together,
Well, he
bro.
confused me because I said day 2 and then he said 2nd round. I was confused. I confused myself for a second.
And
So I only got 1 2nd round pick up there. I got a lot of thirds. So I put in a lot of my hedge. I'm hedging the 3rd. I didn't say edging. I
got
said
it.
hedging.
Yeah, which, hey, could be the same thing in some circles. I got one other one I'm going to add just to catch up with you guys a little bit here because I, missed someone going. Jay Higgins, linebacker.
Okay. So you got both Higgies.
In the 5th.
You got just a bunch of Higgies on your board.
Do you have someone else or no?
I'm gonna wait until I might hit it mid mock.
Yeah, so I got 4 left. Anth, you have 3 left now. Adam, you have 4 left.
Well, I got a guy I'm going to
Okay.
go. EJ Mickens, safety out of Clemson. You can put him at the very bottom because he's going to be a 7th for me. Bottom of my day 3 there.
Mickens.
So we're off the
cornerback?
Safety.
Safety.
7th.
Oh, you only put 2 guys there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, fuck you, dickhead.
Hey,
You
fuck
thought I
you,
was
dude.
you thought I was trifecting or what?
No. I'm just looking at I could do one more today, and I could do technically 2 Sunday and 2 Wednesday. if
I need to
to.
just now I need to deep dive my day 3 guys. I like my day
Same.
2 guys, man. Henderson, Collins, Knoll, and Ratledge. That's a fucking banging group right there. I'm gonna say my group of guys could beat up your group of guys.
I got fucking Higgins Endy night, two linebackers, bro.
Yeah, but Alfred
And
Collins.
fucking muscle hamster Judkins.
Oh yeah, you have Judkins. Henderson versus Judkins.
Oh, that's
Henderson
true.
Wouldn't
That's a
stand a
one-on-one,
chance
yeah.
though.
I mean,
And you do have Ratledge.
I have Ratledge and Collins.
Adam's all finesse on his.
I'm the only guy. I'm the only guy building through the fucking trenches here, boys.
I know.
I know. I look how many running backs I got. You could. So I'm definitely going to. I mean, I got my Juggalo.
You're playing it smart.
I got Juggalo Stutzy down there, just fucking being like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
Cool. You know what? I'm gonna do another guy.
Okay.
Day 3, 5th round, linebacker from Ohio State. You know his fucking name. Cody, Simon.
Oh, Simon.
Ohio State Buckeyes.
Linebacker? I
Linebacker.
think that was a guy I wanted to take. Fifth.
5th.
That's a good. I mean, only 1/4 or 2/4. I was gonna say it'd be funny because Cowboys aren't drafting for us, so we don't.
Yeah.
Select.
So I'm gonna obviously get rid of Gabriel as my switch, and then I'll have probably might go 1/6 and then a 1/7, even though we have like 5 7-round picks, but we'll see.
Yeah, I got to get rid of Bond. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm getting rid of Bond.
That's fine. I don't have anyone right now that I want to switch. I'm happy with what I've got.
Okay, you do have an offensive lineman. I didn't see Membu up there. So
Yeah.
you have a tackle up there.
Which I would hate that they would take that, but I just think it's a chance.
It'd be a good pick, though.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, what are we doing? Drafting. Let's get at it.
Let's draft him and class him.
Well, this is what I wanted to know.
Draft him and what?
Draft him and class him.
Okay, draft him and class him.
This is what I wanted to know from you fellas. Do you want to do anything special in this? Like Adam said, we did the speed draft last time, so we really haven't done a.
Are we doing a Wheel of Death?
I think Wheel of Death is always
Wheel of Death is a winner.
I feel like the Wheel of Death is makes it very well rounded, and we have to think a little bit.
And people love Wheel of Death. Wheel
of Death's good, man, because it takes it out of our hands a little bit. So what are we doing it like last time? The names can stay.
I like that.
Okay, and then don't forget to after you put everything, shuffle.
Yeah, shuffle. Yeah.
So BPA.
Oops.
Trade up.
Offense, defense, trade up, trade down.
Yep. Offense, defense, trade up, trade down. And then I always like certain positions, always good.
Okay, let's do QB, RB.
Do we want
No,
QB,
no,
though?
sorry.
No.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, wide
running
receiver,
back.
running back, defensive tackle, linebacker, we'll say.
Cornerback.
And cornerback.
Cornerback safety or?
Yeah, I like that.
Or do we put O-line on there at all? And then
Yep.
O-line? It can just be full O-line?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Same thing with like defensive can be an edge. Defensive tackle could be an edge.
So
I'm
DL?
trying to think if we should do something funny too.
Yeah, we should.
Oh, can we? And we can decide that if it lands on my name, I can decide if I want to trade up or trade down or do whatever.
And then
right?
you remove.
And then
and then
you
your
get
name's removed.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, shuffleboard it.
Funny one. Let's do.
We can't do special. Remember when we did this? AJ wasn't here. We did special teams.
Yeah.
And it landed on special teams round 1.
Yeah.
Oh
It was the worst. It was the worst.
That was an epic fail. Any funny ones that we could do?
Chat, you got any real quick, chat? If you have a suggestion,
Brent Packer
throw
guy
it in.
saying punter.
That's too tricky though. Because
Kicker?
that's like the special teams. Like if it lands on that, we're fucked. And it kind of derails the whole
Well, yeah,
thing.
because we have Brian Anger and Aubrey. We're not. Yeah. So.
Okay, how about this?
Oh, how about trade? Make a team that you have to specifically trade with. So the whole point is like trade with the Eagles, or you have to trade with that team. Okay, I thought it was fun. You didn't like it, but
I just think there's too many trade up, trade down. Like trade up, trade down.
well, then get rid of one.
I'm trying to think of something. Sorry, I'm trying to think of something for draft buzz. Like we have to, like it's got to be a cool picture or a mustache. It's got to have the mustache.
Okay.
Or facial hair.
So we have to search.
Well, we'd have to see the guys that we want. And
Ermel in chat saying it has to pick you got to pick a D3 school, a guy. That would be hard.
I think I'd rather do punter or kicker.
Let's keep with this. This is a lot of options.
Okay, let's do this.
This is a lot of options, and now we're gonna shuffle.
Okay, you do the mustache.
Shuffle.
You could do. I think the mustache has to be a mustache player.
Oh God.
Put has mustache. Okay, there we go. Has mustache. We know that's getting picked. Although there's probably some good stashes in the first round.
All right, so here's our setup here. We're doing the Wheel of Death. We got trade up, cornerback PPA, Adam, linebacker, Alex, offensive, defensive picks, offensive line, defensive line, running back, trade down, wide receiver, and has a mustache.
And has mustache?
And has mustache. 7-round mock draft. Same setup as we always do. I'm going to get another crack 'em here. Oh, wait. Where's the speed? Oh, there it is. Turn the speed down because we do like to watch what happens. We like to peek. We like to fucking peek in your window.
Is this what are we clicking on here for the public versus PFF? We're 2 clicks up?
Oh, yeah, I just have been keeping it at 2 clicks up. Did you want to change that?
No.
That I have noticed that's still been the best.
Pretty
so
good.
honestly, though, the public and PFF, it really doesn't start changing till later rounds. So.
Brent Packer guy who's going on 3 hours of sleep says, "Can y'all tell me who they pick for the pack?" So he wants to know who. The
Okay,
Packers
yeah.
pick.
Okay, yep, definitely.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, let's.
All right, well,
enter this.
we got to roll. We got a wheel spin.
Yeah, so we.
I thought we had a theme song.
Oh yeah, I thought we had a
Oh.
theme song too.
Camping, mock draft, big boys, new pack, 7 rounds of drinks and glory, another chapter for the story. Camping, mock draft, baby, make them boys go crazy.
Ooh!
Alrighty, spin that shit.
Mock draft, baby, make them boys go crazy.
All right, Wheel of Death it.
All right, let me just stop that.
It's gonna be mustache. I just have a feeling.
Oh God, it is, isn't it?
That's okay. Then we'd have to, yeah, okay, a couple more shuffles. And here we go. And it is going to land on cornerback. Not
Okay.
terrible.
No, not terrible.
We have to pretty much hope that Barron and Johnson don't get picked. Okay, we're drafting a cornerback with the 12th overall pick, guys. We can't trade back. We can't trade up.
Yeah, we
Here
got to
we go.
hope.
We got to take a cornerback. Abdul Carter, the first overall pick. Travis Hunter. Okay, the Giants didn't end up getting Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter. They settled for Cam Ward, which would be a steal for the Giants. Will Campbell tackle from LSU to the Patriots. Then Jahdae Barron.
No!
That's not good for us, guys. We cannot have Will Johnson go or we are fucked. We do not want to see Will Johnson. Tyler Warren to the Carolina Panthers. Ashton Genty to the Saints, which is kind of a weird pick. Membu to the Bears.
No! Are you
Okay.
fucking kidding me?
Okay.
We're fucked.
Okay.
No, we can't. We're fucked.
Okay. We never said this rule. Okay, so let's say we were targeting a cornerback, and a cornerback is a stretch here. Would we not just trade? Would we not just trade back?
We can't though.
Why can't we though? We have to. We can trade down.
Because
I see
We
what you're
could trade
saying.
down to get a cornerback.
what you're
That's
saying,
still
but-
that's the realistic thing here, bros.
It is, but
Bros.
the argument would be we have trade up and trade down on the board.
I know that would makes it even more difficult when you actually.
You want to sacrifice your name for a trade?
I'll
back?
sacrifice my name for a trade back.
Okay.
Okay.
If we're gonna take Trey fucking Amos at
Yeah.
whatever pick, I'll sacrifice.
We
us
gotta
to get-
sacrifice.
But this is the thing: whatever pick we trade for, I get to pick
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Then. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we.
I'll sacri-
Hey, do
take
that.
me off.
Hey, do it again.
What did I do? Did I do that? I get a pick.
Stephen White says, "I told us those freaking Niners," or he meant I told you those freaking Niners.
He was right.
Man.
He was right.
It would have been perfect with Will Johnson.
Yeah, it'd
there.
have been easy. Okay, Will Johnson was there. I did not think they were gone. I didn't think both
so
corners were
Brent,
gone.
Brent Packer guy is saying, "I'll trade you the 23rd and the 54 for your pick." So,
Okay.
So
Pack-
Brent,
okay.
I like this.
Brent Packer guys is making the call for the Pack
Okay.
Nation right now.
23 AJ. Okay.
He said 23 and 54
For 12?
for our 12.
Okay, let's see what they think. Oof.
Oh,
They're not into it.
They're not. We could force it though.
BPG.
Well, let's just see what makes it fair. What would we have to do?
Give him a fucking.
Who's getting dicked? Are we getting dicked or are they getting dicked?
They will not do it.
So click just 80. I just want to see go like 187 or 124 here. Just click.
Oh, on theirs.
Yeah, I just want to see if it's not moving at all.
They're not looking for it. We'd have to give up. They're not even taking our first and second. So
Okay.
I do like that, but I would also say let's just look at these picks. Let's look at the trades first. And this is like entirely your.
Yeah, well, the further back you go, so I'm going to say 20. Go 21 with the Steelers, and we want the more they have to jump up, the more we're going to get from them.
Shitty thing about Steelers is
They don't have a
the second. So
Okay, they're out.
yeah, they're out.
They're out. So go 19.
And with that, you're out.
Bucks are good.
1953. Go 12. So they'll take it, and then give me like no, don't go 84. I don't think go like 157. Okay, try.
121. 121 to 157 out of
Yeah,
the
go
third.
121. Yeah, let's do that. Give me, and I just want the 53, and then the 121 can be respin.
Okay, yeah. Well, you get the 19.
Oh, I get the 9. Well, no, because it's going to be Trey Amos.
It's going to be the corner. We have to pick
we have
a
to pick a cornerback. So it's just going to be Trey Amos. So I want to pick. I want to have the 53rd pick.
Okay, I see. So we're still picking Amos.
Yeah, we have to pick cornerback,
And then you get the 53rd.
I get the 53rd.
And we can't retrade back if we have to go cornerback at 19 no matter what.
Yeah, it has to be a cornerback. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. The whole I gave up my name so that we at least didn't have to pick a corner at 12.
Yeah.
And
Trade accepted. Yes.
I don't know what we do if Amos is gone, but I don't think he will be.
Well, we'll see.
Dear Lord, if he's gone.
Golden. They traded up for Golden.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Well,
The Bucks, Jihad Campbell at pick 13 gone. Malachi
Stark.
Starks, Georgia gone. Emeka Ibuka gone. So still some Kenneth Grant to the Cardinals. Juice it up.
Oh,
Mike
okay.
Green. Okay, Seattle, don't do it. You fucks.
There we go. Okay. So now we take basically Amos.
Amos, yeah, which is going to be a
Huge
D.
reach, D- pick. But hey, we got to do it.
Crack him if you got him.
Crack him if you got him. Welcome to the team.
Welcome to the team. Fuck you. Wheel of death.
Okay, spin that wheel of death.
Spin
I
that
gotta-
wheel. Spin that wheel.
I got to pause.
Spin that wheel.
Wheel of death. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
You took my name off? Yep. Okay.
Yep, you're off.
You're welcome, by the way, dickheads.
No,
I took a
thank you,
bullet
thank
for you boys. All right. No, that's not bad.
That's not bad, but we could have used that.
We could use that in the first round,
We
baby.
could have used that in the first, but, you
We
know,
got it in the second. We got it in the second. So,
Higgins could be gone possibly by then, but
and we do want to just see what Green Bay's coming up here in the next.
yeah, let's see for Brent Packer guy. Let's see what Green Bay gets here. Luther Burden off the clock to the Steelers. Shamar Stewart, Green Bay's on the clock. They select Donovan. I'm not even gonna try to say it.
Ezarukia.
So pause that for a sec.
Araka.
Pause that for a sec. Just add, I want Brent Packer guy. There's your pick. Let us know in chat how you like it. If I'm the Packers, I would have been taking Jalen Walker there.
Look at this 14 sacks, though. I mean,
That's pretty nice.
I think we've.
But he's also Boston College. You know,
Fuck Boston.
didn't
College.
play as against the greatest competition. And then Jalen Walker goes to the Vikings. So they're always going to get compared there. If
Yep,
that happened,
yep.
whoever has if Jalen Walker ended up playing better, which Jalen Walker ain't making it 24, boys.
No.
Not fucking happening. I don't know why PFF's broken on that, but he ain't making it.
BPG says he's good and he's a Boston College guy who Halfley was the coach of our DC.
So it makes sense.
Okay, so now let's juice it up a bit here.
Juice it and deuce it.
We're taking a wide receiver. Omari and Hampton gone.
Fucking to the Ravens.
I mean, I know who my pick will be as long as he's still here.
It's going to be Higgins. I think it's an easy pick for us. Our most drafted person.
Yeah, there he is, baby.
Jaden Higgins, we like him.
And he's ranked 36, so we're getting a good pick here. His average ADP is 44.5. That's right where we're at.
Okay, let's bring him on.
This is an easy one, boys.
Jaden
Easy
Higgins,
pick. Bring him on. Jaden Higgins, welcome to the team. Pause.
No, you don't got to spin.
I don't spin?
53's coming up, baby.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
53 is coming up.
Keep rubbing those hands.
53 is coming up.
Let me just
Keep
fast.
rubbing those hands.
And
there we
this isn't bad, guys. And we don't have a running back. I don't think we've ever taken him. We're bringing on Scatabo, baby.
I like it.
I like it. We've never done it. He's always been there. I mean, Judkins is still there. Travion Henderson, I think, are still there. But Cam Scatabo, welcome to the team.
And you got to change it up sometimes, right?
Yeah, you got to change it up. That's the fun. But the reason I want to bring him on to give a reasoning, just so that we have some context to the selection. Guy's a smash mouth runner. He ended up running his 40 faster than anyone expected. Maybe he has a chance to turn some heads in the NFL. We saw him against Texas. He was an absolute dog. I could see him running behind this revamped offensive line.
And I just like to compare Scatteraboo is he might not give us the 2015 plus breakaway plays that Henderson or Judkins or Jante or Hampton might deliver. He could, but let's just say he doesn't. But I bet you he's going to have probably one of the stronger 0 to 15 yard averages. Like he's going to be, when you need to get the first down and it's 3 yards away, he's going to be able to push his little hot, strong white body.
And he just feels like one of those guys that will, no matter where he gets picked, he'll have a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah,
like he feels like he should have been the first pick, So Scatabo, we haven't taken him, and again, welcome to the team.
Okay, let's do our
spin of
wheel
death.
of death.
Wheel of death, and we got has a mustache.
All right, Ratledge.
Oh yeah, hey, Ratty.
That could
trade down.
What the fuck?
What the hell? What happened?
It was still moving, and we were celebrating.
Here, hit close for a sec. It did. Oh, it did. Look at that.
So we'll take trade down off.
So that's back-to-back trade downs.
Okay, well, which can work out. So now let's look right now just to see Cowboys pick at 76.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to be in the.
Should we just wait till our pick?
Yeah, just wait till the pick.
Yeah, wait till the pick.
The trade down, you just go to the pick and see who's offering.
The Cowboys trade down the board twice, and they miss out on Quinshon Judkins and Travion Henderson. They pick White Hype Cam Scattaboo.
Well, I think we took Scattaboo before those guys got drafted.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, here's a nice one.
So anyways.
Well, we're going to go back to back on that, but we missed it on the trade. You're right. Sorry. We missed it out before this pick came up. We have to trade back.
We just got too much junk. I'm just seeing what's going to move the needle.
We got some junk in that
We just
trunk?
got too much junk back here, and
we needed a trade up, but maybe we still get it. We're gonna end up.
This is
gaining.
a trade.
Hey, don't forget, one of you guys could always throw their name in the hat if they need to.
So what would that do? Like to stop it? To stop the trade?
No, I think we have to trade back. But on the next one, you could throw your name in the hat and you could decide to trade up, and then you could get rid of some of the junk in the trunk.
I could stop the trade if we needed to.
You could, but you gotta sacrifice your name.
Yeah,
but
I'm not as good as man as Ant.
What's that bet? How's that benefit us though? To stop this trade,
if we're not able to get any type of capital here.
But we are.
Okay, then guess what? I'm keeping it.
I said more so you'd want to throw your hat in there so you could do a trade up.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. And yeah, pick it.
So
okay, so we did have an option here with the Houston Texans, but they're only 3 picks back, and I can't even like the 166. I'm not stoked about that. We can't get the 180. Can't get their 89th pick, which would be great. But if we look at the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are picking at 83, we could trade the 76 for their 83 and 123rd.
So what if you did? What's after the Steelers even?
After the Steelers is the next one wants to trade
is too far away.
Is too far away.
I think 83. You got to go Steelers.
So we trade the 76, drop back, but we'd get a
123,
and we're just stockpiling picks at this point.
Yeah, we're just Hey, that's not a bad idea. And if we get that trade up, we're really going to be able to cook.
I'd say we could add on another pick, but let's not. I don't want to deal with
just
that.
too many.
It's too many.
We got too many picks.
Oh yeah, this is just a trade. Okay, offer the trade. Let's see if they take it. The
Welcome
Steelers,
to the trade.
Of course they're
going to take it. They got a nice.
Stephen White says we can get another back now that we have more picks because he did not like this guy.
That's true, and I don't mind that. I don't mind getting another back.
I think we talked about it before that if we got someone like Scattaboo, you would double up some picks here.
Okay, so now we got 83, 121, 123.
There's Tatey.
Tate Ratledge is still there.
Still sitting there.
I think, and he has a mustache. We're gonna split the difference.
Do we?
Well, now we get a pick now.
We
don't
get a pick now. Yeah, you're right. Because trade back is the so now it's just.
I think that's a no-brainer with Tate Ratledge.
Yeah,
and there's Ads Martinez. So this is an Anth Rushmore guy. Let's get a photo just so that everyone watching can see this. We are gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We all thought it was gonna be a mustache pick, and if it was a mustache pick, we actually would have been reaching for Tate Ratledge. So instead, we got some compensation, and we might draft a guy with a mustache. Yeah, Tate Ratledge, welcome to the team.
There he is. And great metrics, great stash, nice mullet. You've got me all
played at a good school.
All horned up, yeah.
Tate Ratledge, welcome to the team. This is a good pick, guys.
Welcome to the team. Call me a dream. I let it go a little quicker than I should have.
We need a trade up. We need a trade up.
Chat just wants to say, so BPG says Oladehu is good. He just went off the board actually. He's a UCLA guy. Oladehu. And then Stephen White says Noel is a burner.
We've drafted Noel.
We've drafted Noel.
He's also a Tony B. Rushmore guy.
He's a Rushmore guy. But I just want to say Oladehu, we've never Oladehu.
What do you think? He has a mustache?
I don't think he has a mustache. He just says he's good.
Oh.
So here's
if chat says a player, I like to let us know. So it's on our radar.
Hell yeah. Well, I like that people throw out names because when we see them, it'll stick and we'll do our research. Do we take Has mustache off?
Yeah, fuck it. Get rid of it.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
We did 2 with 1.
We did 2 with 1, and look, we make the rules as we go. Side quest here, real quick. A fun one would be we put attributes on a list, and whenever we draft a player, we can delete the attribute that they have.
Oh, like speed, strength,
mustache,
like height,
mullet,
weight.
height, weight. Yeah, but we have to complete that list before we get to the end of the draft.
You know what I've noticed?
We only have 2 more drafts to do.
I know. I know. That's true.
So possibly you even do one similar where it's like.
Well, I think we should do our final on Sunday so that we can release it before the draft as a video.
That's a good idea.
Oh shit!
So we might only have one. We might only have one draft left.
Oh, and I think on Wednesday we review all our drafts.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Cool. So this is the second last one. Now I'm fucking nervous.
Spin this bitch. You know what? We've went away from drafting defensive tackle. We've went way away from that. I can't remember the last defensive tackle we've taken in the top 3.
And watch, we're gonna fucking draft a defensive tackle in the first round.
Here it comes.
Could happen, but if you're getting a first round defensive tackle, something good happened. O-line, and we just took an O-line, but that's all right because we have a shit ton of picks. O-line, remove it.
I'm sacrificing myself.
Oh,
I'm sacrificing myself
for a trade up,
or what?
For a trade up. I'm because we got too much junk in the trunk.
I like it.
It doesn't have to be for this next pick, but we're gonna trade up. Okay.
Okay.
So I remove OL. No, I keep OL.
Yeah.
Close. I remove Alex.
Sacrificed himself.
That's linebacker. You fucking idiot.
Do I move trade up too?
Yeah, fuck it. You used it.
I used it, yeah.
I like that.
We're just making it up as we go, and this is the fun. This is the fun. Okay, so I guess we'll trade right now.
Yeah.
Or look to see.
See what's cooking.
What's
the
cooking?
Packers.
What's booking? Get into the 90s.
So our next pick is 121. I think if we look somewhere in here in the 110.
Well, what if you could? What's our next pick? Our next pick's 121. What if you could get into like the top 100 again? You think we could?
I think so.
We got a 121 and a 123.
Try to see if you could do both of those.
Oh, they ain't lacking that.
Come on, Brent Packer guy. Tell your fucking guys to pick it.
It's just a little too far back, but we could do.
What about like 97?
Okay. Minnesota Vikings. Oh no.
Nope.
No. Okay.
They don't like. Oh, there you go.
They'll take 2. I don't want to give up both of those though.
To get 97.
We still have a 140.
I'd rather do something like that.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah. Get rid of those junk fucking picks.
Give them the offer. 41%. Come
we
on,
don't want
Minnesota.
no fucking junk picks.
Oh.
What'd you do? Oh yeah, no.
I'm gonna try the 123.
Okay.
If they reject, then I'll push it up. Boost
That's
it up.
crazy.
To
Just in 2 spots is 15.
I know.
Or 13%.
You dirty
or whatever
bitch.
the hell it
You
is.
dirty bitch, Jerry.
It ain't happening.
Oh,
No,
okay.
they ain't juicing it with you.
They'll juice this.
No, they're not going to do it now. You fucked with them the first time.
Yeah, they did. They
don't like that, Jerry. They don't
with me,
like
DJ.
that, Jerry.
Fuck
Told
with me,
you.
DJ.
Told you.
They said don't be bringing that smack.
Give them 247 too. Let's see if they fucking want to do that.
Oh yeah, I like
Okay.
it. Yeah. Well, let's see what 98. Yeah, let's see what.
We got 3 attempts, so
Don't try this. 27. I wouldn't risk it.
let me throw in the 247 just
Yeah,
to
fuck
boost it
it,
up.
try
Just to
it.
boost it up.
Let's see if Philadelphia wants to. I don't like giving it to Philly.
I know, but
We think of this way before you hit offer.
Yeah.
Every one of these picks, anytime they do something
no,
good,
we're not doing it.
we can't do it.
We can't do it.
You cannot trade with Philadelphia. Give it to the fucking Chiefs. Oh fuck, they're not fucking around.
I'm gonna try
either.
with Chiefs, then go back to Minnesota with this offer. Okay.
Okay. Look at you fucking sluts, man.
Come on, make it.
This one needs to happen.
Okay, that's gonna work. They're gonna take it.
Make it happen.
Yeah,
Yes.
all right. Okay.
You fucking bitches.
That's okay.
Take
That's
4 of our
o-
fucking picks. We don't
that's
want them.
okay. That's
We don't
okay.
want 'em. We don't want them.
That's okay. So now I get this
You
pick.
get the 97th pick, AJ.
Yes, you got it. You're cooking and booking.
97.
Sorry, what were we supposed to draft right here? Damian Martinez?
We're not.
No,
we
it's
draft whatever
anything.
we want.
Damian Martinez? Oh, this is your pick.
This is my pick.
Yeah, your pick.
So we got a cornerback, a wide receiver, a halfback, and a guard. We need a wide receiver. No, we don't. Sorry, never mind.
Defense, we have. Oh no, we went first round defense. Doesn't look. Hey, Harold Fannin, Jr., tight end. He's there. That's that guy with the fucking 10 touchdowns.
Yep.
Shit ton of.
Oh yeah.
Shit ton of receiving yards.
Stu liked him. I like him. If I'm looking at the rest of this, the only other guy would be maybe this guy who I can't pronounce.
Jonas Savianai.
He doesn't have it for me.
Jonas Savini.
This is Big Chris's boy.
No, this
No, this is
Peace
Paul's.
Stews.
Pete Paul's.
Both Fanning and that guy was Paul's guys.
Yeah.
No, Fanning was Outback Podcasts.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you guys tell me. Do you want add a little high octane with Fannin, or do you want to add a little security with Millam?
I like the Millam pick.
Me too.
And Paul kind of sold me on him just because he seemed had the conviction with him.
I like it. I like it.
Never
too.
gave up a sack in college football, Wyatt Millam. Never given up a sack in his collegiate career.
We're taking him.
Welcome to the team.
Wyatt Millam. Welcome to the team. Back-to-back offensive line.
Hey, that's all right. We're juicing up. Cam Scatabo, we're giving old Cam a wall in front of him.
That's right. Okay. Shuffle. Adam's just waiting. He's just
Ad's gonna get the next 9 picks that we have. Oh no, we got rid of some. Crack 'em if you got him. Ooh,
okay.
poor baby.
You know what though?
Can't get on the ride. Why is that not a soundbite?
Oh, it wasn't.
I thought you
I
had-
had it.
Did you?
Yeah, I had
Can't
it.
get on the wide.
Oh no, that's from Problem Child.
Yeah, that one. Not the Arnold. You need the one from Problem Child.
Oh, the Problem Child one's
poor
so good.
baby, can't get on the ride. Okay, what do we got here? What are we looking at?
We are.
Stephen White is laughing. Cry emoji goes. We traded up for him, for Wyatt Millam.
We did it. RJ Mickens. Wow, he's climbing the draft board, man.
Yeah.
And I put him as my 7th round. I might have to change that.
Who are we picking defensive line?
DL. Yeah, we got to check out the DL here. Okay, Ty Robinson.
Not bad. At least they're in the. At least they are 122nd, 126.
I think we're just taking. Those
EPA.
are it's between those two guys.
Let's do highest sacks, most sacks in their college career.
But do you really care about sacks as defensive tackle?
No.
Like what's his weight? I'd like to see his.
6'6",
Okay, well
310.
that's up there, and he had a lot of sacks. So that's
And then Pegasus.
if you can match it up with, he's got a good size. And then what's his stats here?
So they're both very similar. So this is Pegasus. He's 6'2", 325.
Well, then it sounds like it's coming down to a good old fashioned NFL draft buzz off.
Yep.
Yeah, BPG saying Ty is a big boy nose tackle.
Yeah, which the Cowboys have been lacking. So this is going to come down to a good old fashioned
Draft buzzy?
draft buzz
off.
war. Yeah, this is a draft buzz.
Steven-
We fucking know this, dork.
Yeah. Yeah. So Stephen White saying take Pegasus. And Brent Packer guy just saying that Ty's just a big boy.
And he is. Okay. They look very friendly, both of them.
I like Ty better.
I like Ty better, I think, too. Like the 6'2", and they're showing him as Pegasus.
Yep.
They're only showing him as 6'2", 309. Can we go back to 6'5", 288? You could get some more weight on that.
Yeah, 6'5" frame.
It's
just his metrics too.
I need a strength and a weakness.
Okay, we gotta get this right.
Explosive first step quickness off the snap that belies his massive frame, consistently beats guards to their spot and establishes leverage before they can set.
Okay.
Weakness, struggles to maintain consistent pad level due to his height, gets stood up too easily when he lets chest rise, especially against shorter, dickless interior linemen.
Oh, whoops.
What's it? A eunuch? Is a eunuch?
Yeah, he's a eunuch.
He's a eunuch lineman?
Against eunuch linemen.
That's his specialty.
Okay,
And this is bigger.
explosive first step quickness off the snap, consistently wins the neutral zone battle and flashes dynamic penetration ability against zone concepts.
So they had almost the exact same first strength.
Raw hand mechanics and his weakness is raw hand mechanics and strike timing need development. Often loses first meaningful contact and struggles to establish inside hand placement and connectability. I added that though.
You added that, the little add up. Man, I can go either way with these guys. I think they each have their upside.
They do. They're both good picks here, I think.
BPG says, "Why is he saying it like it's a Penthouse forum letter?"
Well, because he's getting you hot. He's getting you hot and bothered. I have to go with.
You're going with the big boy.
With Ty Robinson.
Ty Robinson.
Just more sacks. I know we don't really care too much about more
Do they have
hurries.
TFLs on this bitch? Because TFLs would be big.
Hang on.
TFLs should be for a defensive lineman, especially interior. That should be their number one looked at.
We're spending a lot of time on this, but it's important.
It is important.
We're trying to figure out if this is going to hit a Mount Rushmore board.
Yeah, this kid. Hey, we're looking for. I got a couple.
That's true.
I got
we got 2 fucking days left here.
Well, I got 2 day 3s that I need to fill.
Robinson
is not even on the skittle board.
Yes, he is.
And so is Pegus. I remember seeing old JJ. Because I think I called him Pegs AJ.
Pegs AJ?
Pegs AJ like he does.
Well, let's get this.
I'm pulling it up in 1 sec. Sorry, just need to.
The skittle board.
Yeah.
It's been a minute for the skittle board, too. Did we end up Did we end up reviewing all positions? Like,
No.
We ended it kind of.
We didn't do. I don't think we did tight end
or corner.
I'll have them all ready for draft. But we went through the ones of our top picks
that we thought the Cowboys would draft.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, here's the skittle board for these two dudes.
Where's TFL up in this motherfucker?
They're like fairly similar all the way through, except for some weight. Where's TFL's? Let me get to the stats over here.
Status up. Stop rate.
Imagine AJ never verified any of this, so some of these stats are just fucking made up.
Where the hell is TFL's? I don't have them on here.
Oh,
that's
my
bad for
God,
me.
Okay, well, let's just go with Ty Robinson.
Yeah.
I think I'm good with Ty Robinson.
Yep. Ty Robinson.
Welcome to the team.
Less penalties.
Less penalties.
I mean, we're splitting hairs here. Ty Robinson, welcome to the...
Draft him up.
Don't lose sleep over that. I still like your skittle board.
No, I'm just a little upset with myself. That's all.
As you should be, but...
Okay.
Spin that wheel, come to me, take him off the list. Oh, no, you already took him off the list.
Shuffle.
Triple shuffle is
down.
good for me. Here comes Adam's name on the board.
And it's
Adam's
going to be
name.
offense.
Okay. Probably a halfback, eh?
Yeah, I mean, Ollie Gordon is going to be here.
Let's see who's at the top.
Little cheer.
174 is our next pick. We're getting close to the end here. Holy shit, we still have 4 picks.
Yeah.
Ad's going to get the final pick.
Well, thankfully, we also traded 4 picks on that last draft where we'd have 7.
We had to do it.
Oh, my goodness.
The Eagles had a bunch of picks there, too. Holy crap.
Oh, there's my boy, Cody Simon, gone. But you know what? We're picking offense, so
Yeah, Cody Simon gone.
doesn't matter.
Hunte Mumfield. I just have to look at this guy. Just the
Canada.
Canada Mumfield.
Yeah, let's see a draft.
Canada. Isn't that how Canada was originally said? And then the
yeah.
Brent Packer guy's giving a fun fact here. Vikings only have 4 picks this whole draft.
Wow.
Oof.
That's gross. Hey, he's got a good 3-cone.
Good 3-cone,
Good
little
3-cone,
decent
shit,
broad.
everything else.
Yeah, I don't like him.
So give
I
me
don't like him either.
Small.
give me tight ends, give me wide receivers. I mean, technically we could pick a line.
Why are you don't are you making
I
the
know,
decision?
no, but we're
I
picking
like that he
offense.
took control, though.
I like
Yeah, that's fucking right.
He's sitting there not having a pick. He felt like he was going to sneak one past us.
It's
Someone
all
had
wide
to.
receivers in the top here, guys. 1, 2, 3,
Remember, I
4,
was saying
5.
that some of these guys, like the Jalen Lane, Samuel Brown, and Dante Thornton, I think something's up with their picks. I feel like they're always on. Yeah.
You think they should go higher?
No, they're stuck. Like they're not getting picked because
Dante
for some
Thornton Jr.?
reason.
Oh yeah. I see. They haven't moved.
Yeah, they haven't moved. So let's try to go. We're at 174. What do we? Man, so go like the 174 ADP. Like that's how you can kind of tell where people are actually taking them.
Right around this spot. here.
Thomas Fedone, the second, 177, tight end. I don't love it, honestly.
Pretty mid.
His measurables are good. His stats suck, but he's 6'6" and the guy can fly. So are we looking for speed here? Because if we're looking for speed, this is our guy.
Okay, look at that.
We've drafted this guy before. Go down to his measurables. Look at that.
Okay.
A lot of greens, a lot of blues.
Okay, so maybe this would be our dude.
This is because you're just strictly going for some sort of
Skill.
athletic freak.
Athleticism. 6'5", 243. I like it, and I'm on the belief that I'm not really I don't think our answer to tight end is Ferguson or in the locker room.
Yeah,
right
I
now,
agree.
so.
Toss him in the mix. Fuck it.
Did we ever take Dante Thornton Jr.?
I think there's something up with him.
He didn't play?
No, I just mean like when you go on PFF.
I mean, no one loves him, and no one hates him.
I see. 6'5", 214. I mean, that's interesting.
Oh, actually, I did see a stat on him. There's only him and one other wide receiver that ran as fast at being his size. And it was Megatron.
I mean, 6'5", 205.
He only had 26 receptions. Is probably the big knock on him.
Yeah.
4'3".
4'3", dude. I mean,
I don't know. Maybe this guy.
What's on this? I mean, I'd just say the skittle board. What position did he play primarily?
Well,
Not that it really matters.
6'5" outside, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I say. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, either of these guys are probably fine to take. Dante Thornton Jr.
Yeah, fuck it. Bring him on.
Let's do it. I like.
Give us a metric that's the 4 3s in the top percentile.
4'3" at 6'5".
Fuck it. Bring him on.
Yeah.
Dante Thornton.
him and Turpin are going to be taking it in the backfield for returns.
Yeah, as long as they're
tall and short.
they're taking it in the back, all right.
Two opposites. Okay, here we go. My pick.
I like how linebackers just supersized. RB.
Okay.
There's nobody left.
There will be someone. Remove it. Ooh wee, hot dog. Ad might go pickless again in another second draft.
Yeah, well, you fucking cucks took your name off the board to do some fucking shit.
Oh, Taj Brooks just went off the board.
Oh, fuck. That
That's
was
who-
probably the last running back.
Gordon will be there.
Oh, here he is, Ollie
You know,
Gordon.
hey,
I don't know, Woody Marks, man. He's also good, but Ollie's there.
OG2, take him.
Scroll down a bit more. Keep going. I want to see, is the guy from...
That's
No,
it.
That's it.
OG2.
Donovan Edwards was on the front of college football 25.
And
I
he's-
know.
He dropped so much.
Yeah, he had a big fall. I mean, I think
Who's Raheem Sanders? Bring up Raheem Sanders. I don't think we ever really looked at him.
on the Gamecocks,
He didn't have many attempts at all.
11 touchdowns though. Goal line guy must be big. Yeah.
6 foot 230.
Whoa, 6 foot
Hang on,
230.
hang on.
Hey.
But we kind of have the Scatabo already.
We do.
I
I'd
mean, I
like the
guess-
Ollie Gordon.
Yeah, I like OG2.
This guy looks like a linebacker.
He does look like a linebacker. Holy shit.
Ooh, yeah.
Decent Mets.
4-4.
Man, this guy, okay.
But hang
Raheem
on.
Sanders, I'm interested.
I don't know that I've actually ever really given Ollie Gordon a good look.
I mean, look at his size too, 6'1", 226.
That's good.
It's a good size. Not as fast.
Not as fast. I think let's take Raheem Sanders because we haven't.
We haven't.
Sure.
taken
And,
it.
let's do
he's kind of equivalent to Ollie Gordon, but it looks like he might be a little bit better.
Oh, he looks scary in that picture, like size-wise. in his
Okay,
draft
I don't
prospect.
like it,
But
but we're gonna do it because
But we're gonna do it, and it's
Sanders.
BPA, and it's BPA for running backs.
We
We're
did
already
it.
in the board again. Oh, I see. Okay, Death Wheel. Let's see what you got.
Oh, hang
Come
on.
on, Adam.
hang on.
Come on,
Oh,
Adam.
it is. Okay, I was gonna redo it, but
I might have
There
to.
it
If OG2's there, we might take him. 3 running
It's
backs
your
in the
pick.
draft.
You do what you do. All like bruisers.
I'll do whatever I want.
What pick? So Ad got the Ad's
Oh, he
getting
went
the
to
two.
He went.
oh, you were gonna double down?
I'm so
was-
glad.
I
I'm
was
so
going-
glad he got picked.
Who do you want to look for?
Ah, fuck me.
This is fun.
Okay.
You're in the fucking dirt zone.
Yeah. You know
Ooh.
what? Brady Cook, 209.
Brady Cook. Okay.
I think
Why?
it's-
What's your reasoning?
Well, I like him. I like him as a quarterback. I feel that.
More so, what's the reasoning for taking quarterback?
I mean, we're at round 7, and I still don't think we can trust Will Greer, and we don't know what Milton III is going to do. So I think stacking some quarterbacks is always good. Is always good draft capital. Do we really think that we're going to get somebody in round 7 that's going to be comparable?
Do you think he has the ability to beat out Will Greer?
Yes.
And that's a good pick in my books. Get rid of fucking Will Greer, kick it to the can, and then Brady Cook can be our third guy.
Yep. Bring in 2 young studs, see how they develop.
I'd actually rather that with one of these 7th. Who gives a shit? Why
Yeah,
not?
exactly. Higher upside than anything.
Like Will Greer, we know what Will Greer can do.
Brady
And
Cook.
Brady Cook,
Brady
welcome
Cook,
to the
welcome
team.
to the team.
Welcome to the team.
All
And
right,
final.
the final spin. BPA. It's going to be BPA.
That'd be
It's always
fucking
BPA, which makes it
hilarious.
easy for us if it is. Oh,
Linebacker.
linebacker. Okay, I don't think we brought any linebackers on, so it's good to bring on a linebacker.
That's hey, it's helpful.
Ted Ye? Is Ted Ye going to be there?
Yeah.
Ted Ye Buchanan
Probably
be there.
will be.
Come on, Ted Ye.
Ted
Don't
Ye,
let us
where are
down. You
you?
never let us down before. God damn it.
He's gone.
Oh, there's another Jalen.
Yeah,
Walker.
there's the Timu Jalen Walker.
How about JDJ?
Ugh, he progressively got worse every year.
Okay. Skip him.
Right there just makes it.
Karen Reed.
Let's see. Kind of just stayed mellow yellow.
Stayed mellow yellow, but had some better metrics. Let's look at team. Let's look at the team they were on.
Yeah, Georgia, you have a chance. Small.
This guy's
London
not bad.
junior. And he played for Georgia.
Georgia.
Let's get a draft buzz on him.
That's one of the most important things.
Yeah. I
For
do like
these-
I like the school size at this point. Whoa.
Okay.
6'2", 224.
Kind of he's kind of got a little business on the sides and party on the top.
That's an Adam's apple right there.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
He was swallowing while they took that photo. Only 3 sacks, but
40's
good
good.
40.
4.5.
He's not big
strong.
though, but he's not big. That's why
But
he's
he's not
fast,
big.
right? Yeah,
that's true.
He's smaller than most. Get a plus and a negative, positive, negative.
Exceptional athlete with rare burst and speed that jumps off the tape when pursuing ball carries to the boundary of blitzing in the interior gaps. Concerning durability, red flags with foot and ankle injuries. Oh, fuck. In 3 consecutive college seasons.
Okay.
Ugh. Plus his
Can't
senior.
have this fucking Band-Aid just taking a...
No.
You're too
free
fast.
ride.
You're too fast for us. We can't do it.
Fake Jalen Walker?
I think we got it. Look at him. He's the only one. Like, he had the most tackles of any of the guys we looked at.
He's consistent.
He's hydrated.
He's hydrated.
What's the team he's playing for there?
I didn't see. I'll take a guess. That's the
Indiana.
yeah,
Go
Hoosiers.
Indiana Hoosiers.
Indiana.
Well, they're a known team. That's at
Hoosiers.
least. Oh, he's not even here.
Oh, he's not.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's not even there.
Then we have to do this.
Is he really not even on Draft Buzz? Poor guy. He's Draft Buzz list.
He's draft buzz. I think we just take him.
Yeah, we're taking him on the PFF attempt.
Take him on it.
Yeah,
Look
what they
6'1" to it. He's tiny.
He's small. Fuck, I don't like that.
Okay, so
Kane Medrano.
What can you do?
6'3", 230.
Yeah,
Much
welcome to the
better.
team.
Okay, bring a picture of him, but we're not even gonna look at any
We've looked at
measurables.
Kane Medrano before. Do you guys
I
not
don't
remember any of these
No,
dudes?
not.
We've looked at this guy
I don't
multiple
remember.
times.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Fucking powder.
And
We got
so-
ourselves some powder.
And sometimes it's like,
Yeah,
4'4".
Kane.
4'4". He's
Let's do it.
fast.
Yeah,
fast
bring
and-
him on.
Fast and sizable.
He's big. He's got size.
Welcome to the team.
Welcome to the team.
Welcome to the team.
You guys, I don't hate this draft except our first pick.
I know it was our first pick.
And I don't even, if it would have been Will Johnson, granted, I think I do like what we ended up doing. And we have one more pick?
We got one more.
We have
Oh,
one more-
shit.
We have one more pick.
And it's going to be BPA. Told you, it always ends in BPA.
Thanks for not fucking us, Wheel of Death.
BPA makes it easy.
Oh,
yeah,
never mind. I'm
I
sorry.
thought that was our last
Okay,
pick.
well, there you go. BPA finally got selected.
Okay, so read it out, AJ.
Well, we had a little bit of a heartache moment when we got CB in the first round, which forced us to make a trade back. Anth sacrificing himself for the team.
I did it.
We went and got Trey Amos, who is, I think, the third.
Yeah, so
quarterback
this
on the
actually
board.
isn't that out. Like, if you think you need cornerback and need someone to start, this isn't that far out there because he's the next best guy, right? Like, if you think if you don't get him, you're not getting a starting cornerback, like, you might just have to do it. So I don't hate the pick as much. And we gained a pick 53. So, and we gained a second and a fourth. Like, it's honestly not as bad as it sounds. Is the D plus isn't as bad as it's actually made out to be.
No, because of what we got here. So our second round pick at 44, our true second round, we picked up Jaden Higgins, our classic boy,
Our most drafted guy.
Just added another draft to him. Then we got Cam Scadaboo with the second round pick that we traded for. We got Scadaboo. That makes that trade a lot better.
It does.
Right?
Yep.
Then we moved back. Was this my sacrifice?
That was.
Or we moved. Yeah,
that was your sacrifice. Yes.
We moved back. To
No, his Alex's sacrifice was 97.
Oh yeah, that was the.
This was the actual trade.
That was
back,
the trade. Yep.
where we traded back, picked up
someone with a mustache,
2 extra picks, and then got Tate Ratledge with the mustache, which I really like that pick at 83.
That's an A.
Then we got another third round pick. This is after the trade. I sacrificed myself for where we traded basically 4 picks to move up from 121 to 97. I think that's a pretty fucking good trade. Plus, we had all those dog shit picks that we just didn't need.
Yeah, just get rid of them.
In the back. Let's just move up. And we got to tackle Wyatt Millum. So now we've got Tate Ratledge, Wyatt Millum, some new guys coming on to the team to shore up that offensive line, maybe even take a starting spot. Lost it here with our defensive interior first round 4,
Yeah,
only round 4
PFF was
pick.
not liking it, and we had no choice here. We got selected on the Wheel of Death for defensive interior, and at this point, this is showing. Once you get to round 4 with defensive interiors, they're kind of non-existent if you want to get someone to knock the park out with the pick.
That was Ty Robinson.
Yeah, an unfamiliar territory for us in that round 4 because we don't generally get to draft in round 4.
And it shows with our grade.
It is. And I think what we learned from this, we got to take this forward to our final, the only official mock draft that matters is the Sunday one that we'll be doing. And it's good to know if we don't get a DI, a defensive interior in the first three, in our first 3 picks or the first 3 rounds, if we make any trades, you might as well not even consider it and just wait for a dude potentially, because you're gonna get someone who's not gonna, who's just could make as much difference as a guy who you sign undrafted.
Yeah, or a guy that you could possibly get in like around 6.
Right, and unfortunately,
like Ty Robinson might be an A in round 5.
Well, this was a forced pick too, so yeah, you're right. Like there might not even be DIs in round 4. Either.
Exactly, you might just have to wait on it. So then round 5, pick 174. This is our one that we got in the trade. Oh no, sorry, 123 was the one we got in the trade.
Yeah, 123 was Ty Robinson, which sucked, but then we finished kind of.
Yeah, Dante Thornton. This guy. We got a wide receiver, fast as fuck, boy.
Yep,
he's fast as fuck.
6'5",
6'5", ran a 4.3. So I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. Next is our first round 6 picks, Raheem Sanders, a halfback.
Bruiser,
yes.
Took him instead of Ollie OG2.
Then we go with our first round 7 pick, Brady Cook, quarterback, which I really like. Doubt that he'd actually make it that far just because he had really good combine metrics, and I think a team's going to say,
yeah,
we can teach this guy to throw better.
We're really hoping he gets picked in the top 10 as Cowboys fans.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. 5 quarterbacks in the top 10?
We just need Brady Cook to go in the top 5.
Yeah, we need him to go in the top 5.
We need Brady Cook to be our Brady if we draft him in the 7th round.
And then our last pick, Kane Madrano, linebacker. Weird
looking.
Yeah. Okay, what do you think we're? B+. B+. Yeah, we knew it was going to be a B+.
Not terrible. Not terrible. So guys, I want us to bring it on Sunday.
I know,
because we have to come and we need to know who we want. We need to battle who we want.
Are we going to timer it though?
No, I don't think you can. I think we have to really think out each pick.
Well, let's do actual draft time. So
15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like you get it should be, but then we'll crunch it down for our later picks so we move a little quicker.
Yeah, I think we'll be good. I think we're.
I don't think we're gonna.
I think we're cognizant.
Boots said he liked it. Too. Boots said he liked the draft. He liked the way we drafted.
Honestly, it's the only thing that fucked it up is Trey Amos, and
I honestly don't hate the Trey Amos.
I don't hate Trey Amos either.
I don't hate it either. If he could turn out to be a starter, then that's great. That's what we were looking for.
No, Trey Amos will be a starter. I like he's gonna go in round 1. He's gonna start for whatever team picks him up.
Maybe we're the first ones onto the Trey Amos at pick 19.
Could be.
Are we those guys?
Are we those guys?
But like I said, bring your fucking A games on Sunday because that is our CanFan final mock. Was this 9? Was this number 9?
10. This is 9.5.
No, this is
this is 9.5.
Oh, I put 10, but I didn't even bring it up.
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh no, it would be 10. You're right.
Well, I just wanted to say 9.5, so our final was 10. Let's do 9.5. This is 9.5. This is 9.5. This was 9.5. Okay.
Yeah, this is 9.5.
Say we will be back Sunday for the Sunday service, and we will be doing our final mock draft before the NFL draft. It's going to be a good one, boys. And if you know somebody that hasn't been coming by and watching our mock drafts, you go ahead and tell them tomorrow to go fuck themselves.
Sorry.
I kind of, yeah.
You kind of boosted us.
I was reading Boots' comment about me, and I got sidetracked.
Sunday.